on, turn my audio on. Okay. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Kick chat, the Twitch chat, and the YouTube chat. Today, TikTok is still broken because of Streamlabs. Streamlabs is glitched out where you can't stream on TikTok for some reason. So basically, the stream will not be functioning for poor TikTok viewers, and then Instagram, coincidentally, also broke for today. So that, whatever. It happens, you know, sometimes things don't go to plan. So rip to those viewers. But yeah, we are on day 3-4 of AFK Journey. I have just actually got 2 more Paragon heroes free to play, which is, I think we're getting to the most Paragon heroes in the game. I don't think we're there yet for as far as free to play go, but we are getting close to being the free to play player with the most Paragon heroes to my knowledge. I don't think anyone has more than 3. I don't think. We have 5 minutes before the daily resets, so we need to do everything we can in the next 5 minutes, basically. Let's get our bonus resources here, grab that resource, grab that, send them on auto-battling here, and then we need to try to get top 50 in Dream Realm. I probably would have been guaranteed it if I continued the storyline yesterday, but I didn't. I saved it for the stream. And I've been busy with the other content, so that goes there. Level up all our guys there. Can we get all of them to 341? Hopefully. Good. Alright, Thorin up as well.
Power may make me more merciful.
Okay, 341 across the board. That hopefully is strong enough to top 50 in Dream Realm. We shall see. We're 66 right now on the board. I'll hit him once with my current team, and then I'll swap out for potentially another top team. Hello to Peanut God, hello SB Origami, welcome to the stream, welcome. Just a glitch with 3 other people. Dude, I love it when you can actually play together in Dark and Darker. Dark and Darker with others, especially randoms, is the most fun. 55. Okay, we're 5 spots away from top. We have 4 minutes. 4 minutes to try to find a team that'll work. That'll get us to the top. Let's try this person's formation. Is this the same formation that I just used, though? Okay. I don't think that's going to get us better results than 55. Like, there's RNG on if they land crits or not. Any other teams to try out? Could try this team. No, I don't have Shakir. This team's the same one. I don't quite have Lenya up enough to be able to try those teams out, sadly. Like, we're so close with Lenya. This team, I don't think it's gonna work for us. It comes down to this team, basically. Yeah, I don't know how other people are doing so well with this team, and I'm not. Maybe I just need a couple more levels on my characters.
The star of this round.
Yeah, okay, there's not leveling up more than that. We have 3 minutes. We've done everything else daily-wise except for that. That's the only thing we haven't done daily, really. So if we run over here, let's just try to grab maybe chests on the map. Yeah, there's a chest up top, chest over there. So if we just go grab some chest resources, I might be able to get stuff. You're leveling a druid, really, Origami? Bear bonking lich? That could work, I guess. Bear, I don't know if it's the best for bossing. I'd say Panther's way better. Like, Panther, you can actually get stuff done much easier. We've got 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. If we kill these guys, take the chest, we might be able to progress forwards. Let's check our guild chat in the meantime. Pesto is more important, but Vala is good. You're gonna play no shapeshift druid healer only? It will be an interesting playstyle. I kind of want to try that in an arena. Like, because I enjoyed playing arena cleric, but arena druid seems like it'd be really fun too. Because if you combo the Rondell dagger with Cyclops vision crystal, play full healer support, giving yourself massive heals and your teammates massive heals, then you can just run up and play England Simulator and stab them in the face over and over and over, and hopefully win off of just shanking people. Okay, we get that treasure reward, get that reward. We have 100 seconds remaining, 100 seconds remaining. Let's try to win these battles fast. Come on, team. Look, see, Temizia Paragon. I'll show you my Paragon heroes in a second. Again, we're on time limit, 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. We've got like 70 seconds. 70 seconds before the daily reset happens to try to min-max as much as possible. Okay, that's dead. Good. Speed it up. Come on, heroes. Take the rewards, run to the next guy. I think we might get one more fight in on the boss. Yeah, we have 60 seconds. If they can win this battle within 60 seconds, we grab the treasure chest, level up our guys, and then switch out. then maybe, just maybe, we can get a higher Dream Realm ranking. If not, such is life. We lose out on, like, what, 1 title essence legendary level? Which, yes, very needed, very limited resource, but, like, it's not the end of the world if you miss out on one here or there. There are more important things, but I'm still trying to remain competitive in this game and be the top free-to-play player. So I'm going to try to continue min-maxing what I can, basically. Okay, grab that, grab the treasure chest, grab all the rewards. That lets us level up our guys, for sure. No, not you. We want to do Odie. Switch to Odie.
Oh.
Level up Odie, like, twice. He's our main DPS. Battle modes. Dream Realm. Before the reset happens right now, we just spam the battle and just pray that we get an RNG crit run. I think the day just reset just now. I think the day just reset. It just hit 7 PM, so it is resetting right now this second. I don't know if we were fast enough there or not. Now we'll go back to the main story in a second. I don't know if it's gonna count to my daily one or not, because I'm pretty sure the boss just reset, but we're still fighting it. Yeah, it did reset. We're still technically fighting it right now. We would need around 400 million damage. We only have 270 million. We have, like, okay, maybe 400 is exaggeration, more like 300 something million, but 400 million is like top 30. We got 320 million, that's not good enough.
Perfection needs no
Yeah, alright, top 55
emphasis.
ranking, that's fine, we'll take it. She's new? That is a completely new Dream Realm boss, what? This gives us the rare opportunity, though, to do something funny. If you fight this boss, right, you send your guys in, and if you can beat the first version of it, what you can then do is after fighting this boss, wait until we beat them. Hopefully we beat them. We should be able to beat them, I think, the first version. Actually, I can skip the battle, yes. Skip battle.
Perfection
Boom.
needs no emphasis.
Did that kill the boss or no? Good, it killed it. Perfect. Now the second boss, no one's posted any formations yet. Now we can go here. We can now remove our formation, put in just Chippy, battle the boss with just Chippy, don't remind me. Chippy 1v1s her. Chippy will get like 2-shot, basically. Poor Chippy, he's getting absolutely abused by her, but it's fine, because this still counts as a top record. See, we're still top 3, and then what you can do is hit share your formation, and now, beautifully on your server, aw, someone else just did theirs, damn it. It would show that the top formation for other people to use is just Chippy. And so then you can set whatever character is your favorite, basically, as the top formation to use. But tragically, Jelly has already shared hers. Aw, that's tragic. Alright, let's copy Jelly's and just use it. I'll run it down. Your speed of plate fighter at 1 HP with what? With what? Druid? Druid should beat fighters usually. Druid it's nicest against fighters, rogues, bards. Barbarian, it's like 50-50. It depends on what you're using, what they're using, basically, with Barbarian. You're weak against all magic, so Warlocks are hell. Sorcerer's bad. All the others are bad. Nice, yeah. It still also depends, though. Like, it depends on what you're running. Action, speed, health, etc., etc. And so it still comes down to that.
Perfection.
Base Kit Druid against
needs
124
no
min-max fighter?
emphasis.
Yeah, that is definitely disadvantage fighting. Alright, we're top 2, that's fine. I'll just take the rewards from that for now. Yeah, alright, let me show you, stream, let me show you. So, our 2 new Paragon characters are, tragically, Temisia. Really didn't want to get her to Paragon first, but if you were watching the last stream, we pulled, I think, 3 copies of her on stream.
Salute.
So yeah, so we got her to Paragon because we pulled 3 copies of her. And then we've got Viperion on Paragon, which, as far as Graveborns go, Viperion's one of the better ones to get to Paragon. Then we have Odie, of course. Now, we are 2 copies off of Lily May Paragon, 2 copies off of Rowan Paragon, 2 copies off of Vala Paragon, and we are 10 copies off of Arden Paragon. Then I will be working on Damien Paragon, Hewen Paragon, and maybe Thorin Paragon is what I'm thinking, since those are mostly used in PvP, all of them. So that's my thoughts on what we're Paragoning next. And then steadily make our way into unlocking Paragon 2, which that'll take probably until next season, maybe the season after that for Paragon 2. Alright, let's continue the trial running. Copy team, auto battle, auto progress. There we go. What do we got here? Playful snowman. I want to have a snowball fight. Sure, let's have a snowball fight, Sir Playful Snowman. Oh, that's cute. Alright. Snowball fight! I was raised in the snow. Okay, he is ganging up on me with 5 other snowmen. Cool. I will win this. No worries. No worries. Easy, easy win here. I've got a magical shield of protection. I've got aimbot now, so now I don't even have to aim at the enemies. Alright, let's grab triple snowballs. I won't even let them hit me once. I'm gonna have perfect aimbot again. Dodge that snowball. Put up a shield. Now I don't even have to move. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. Kill 1. Let's focus this guy next. Kill 2. Take this guy out next. If we can. Nice, he's low. Put another shield. Throw another snowball forwards. Nice. Dodge that snowball. Dodge that. We've got aimbot right now again, so we're fine. What? That's not aimbot? Is that just big snowballs? What the hell? Okay, charge it up. Fire. Triple shot. Triple shot. Grab that triple shot. Shoot this guy in the face. Run back over. Shoot this guy in the face again. There we go, he's out. One last snowman. Wait till he walks up to us. Dodge. Yeah, it's over, bro. This snowman ain't gonna win, bro. He's out of here. Boom. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Victory! Why is there a giant black box in the top right corner? I don't know, but that's okay. Let's go! So we got a treasure chest for that? He wants to play again? Can we play for more rewards? Can we just repeat and just get infinite rewards? You also have another snowball fight. Oh, I'm down, I'm down. I'm down to do snowball fights for a little bit. Hello, Zardran, welcome to the stream. Did the catfish kidnapping one? Yes, it's beautiful. Dude, I love catfish. Catfish are one of the main fish, like, you can, like, see in lakes and stuff very easily. So I grew up, like, seeing catfish. Catfish, minnows, tadpoles, and frogs. Oh, I actually got hit. That's crazy. Honestly, I kinda am curious what would happen if I lose. I bet there's no losing cutscene, though. I bet it's just, like, just a GG screen. Game over. They don't expect you to lose. We can't embarrass ourselves like that on stream. It's something that I test off camera, clearly. Come on, come close. Yeah, triple shot to the face. Yeah, again, bro. And dead. This is murder. Like, I know I said before the kid one when we did a snowball fight with kids was murder. This one's definitely murder. The snowmen are literally falling apart. Okay, random box of terror again. Cool. I defeated him again, and... Okay, so you can just replay with him. It's not going to give you extra rewards. That's too bad. But I guess that makes sense. You can't farm it for infinite rewards. Let's go over here, smite this enemy, insta-kill, take the treasure chest. And that's everything up here except for the fishing spot. Let's do the little fishing minigame. Gone fishing, ba-da-ba-da-ba. Gone fishing, ba-da-ba-da-ba. It's a sunny old day, and we're on our way. Why don't we all go fishing? Basically, for melee druid, you want a rondelle ball, life bloom, natural healing. Oh, those are the perks. Okay, yeah. Rondelle ball, life bloom, natural healing, thorn coat, and the 3 physical power one. Yeah, sounds about right. And then for that crystal ball, you do definitely want your hands on a Cyclops Vision crystal because it gives you way better stats. It's way better than Manosphere, and it's better than all the other crystal balls in the game because of the plus in knowledge. And then you can get magical healing on it, and you can get, like, it's just good stats in general that are just better. Which is nice, because they're way cheaper than the Manosphere. Because Crystal Sword, Manosphere, guys. Do I like the Battle Mage portrait? Yes, Zardran, I do like the Battle Mage portrait. Thank you very much. I appreciate the artwork that you're doing, Zardran. Boom! Perfect catch. This is how to catch the biggest and juiciest fish to get your level up as much as possible. And then also fill in your fishing catalog. One more fish to catch, another gold star. Nice. We're still missing a couple fish. If you look up top, it'll tell us which ones we're missing. Perfect double weight up again. And easy catch. Boom, done. New one? That looks like a new one. The frost finfish. Okay, Okay, we caught 3 out of the, like, 6 or 7 that are there. Alright, let's go back to continuing the story. Also, do we have enough for a summon? We might actually have enough to do a 10 pull at the start of today's stream. What do we got? Yes, we do have enough for a 10 pull today. Let's do a 10 pull stream, why not? Maybe we'll have good streamer luck today and get some RNG, get like a triple summon of S tiers or something. Even a non-pity S tier would be really nice, basically. I will take that for sure. Alright, we've got 10 invite letters, let's do the pull. Hope we get Lily May, that's what we want. Because we want to get Paragon Lily May for PvP, for Dream Realm, for everything, basically. She is the one we want to acquire.
Now this'll be fun.
Out of everything
Copy
else.
that. I'll take care of it.
100% Lily May. Okay, make sure my wish list is good. This is what we've got right now on the wish list. Like, it's not the best wish list because of what we're being forced to get because of certain heroes. Like, the fact that I'm pulling Lumont right now, or Lamont, I hate him. He's awful. But the only other option would be Reese, and I don't like Reese either. Lumont has more uses than Reese has so far, so... But we'll see. Let's hope we get something good. Yellow Glow is what we want. We want the Golden S tier, Golden S tier. Or a bunch of A tiers is always good too. Only one A tier. That's a rough summon. You don't really get worse than that as a summon, basically. Sinbad too, eh. Don't care about him. And then we're saving the rest, basically. We're saving our Stargazers for in case the next Celestial Hypogean character is really OP and game-breaking. Most free-to-play should be saving them still. And if it's not good, then either we'll go Twins or Harok. Harok is currently rated higher than Twins in priority, but that could change when Endless does start. Why didn't they consider my height when they sent me here to fix it? What do you mean? Oh, it'd be great if you don't mind. What should I do? Just lift me so I can reach that godforsaken street lamp. I can help you, but are you sure you can fix it? Dude, that's a glitch of the thing. Don't you have a ladder? No, duh. Why would I be standing here waiting in the cold if I had one? Do you want to help me or not? If you do, just lift me so I can get this over with and done with. Dude, you seem a little hefty to lift up. If she's trying to light the lanterns, what the old candlelight lantern people did, like the job for it, I forget what the job was called, but what they used to do was they would light them with big sticks and a little light at the end of the stick. Arm. Ice skating was fun, hell yeah. I took your cheese, nah. Who took my cheese? Bro. Love the snowball fight? Yes, best minigames, that is true. Hot springs? Hell yeah. Ours will be... What will ours be? What does this look like? Create... Infinite... Or Snowball fighting Snowman to the north, south, east, west, east, northeast. And then let's go with this. That one. I like that one. That'll be our quote for that posting. There we go. Let's collect the treasures and move on our way. Nice. Frozen Paw. Looks like a nice chalet. A nice little frozen mountain chalet. Hello!
Welcome, honored guests, to the Frozen Paw.
Oh, hello there, in-worker.
Are you here to participate in the ghostly getaway activity?
Indeed, we are.
So that's the one everyone's talking about. The most thrilling and popular activity, right?
Indeed. Tell me about the activity, please.
Think of it as a test of both your wit and courage.
Okay, I've got a
You'll
good
have
wit.
to
I got
escape
this.
from a pitch black room. And trust me, the
Okay.
realism will have your heart racing.
Pitch black
Please
room,
head
escape
inside and a
room.
staff member will explain all the details to you.
Gotcha,
It
easy.
sounds
Hello, Pug. Welcome to the
amazing.
stream.
Chippy wants to try
SL
both
livestream was on the
escape room
weekend.
And the hot spring.
The next one will probably be on the weekend again. I'm definitely playing this
Can
coming
we
weekend.
take a look at the hot spring?
There's a Northwood event happening, basically.
Of course! You're welcome to explore the inn.
The guy, whoever that TikToker is from Site42, he's gonna be there at that event, and he's gonna be learning Secret Laboratory for the first time, so that'll be fun.
If you plan to soak in the hot springs, make sure to put on a towel. It's best not to wear your regular clothes there.
Hell yeah, alright. Time to relax in a hot spring while also doing a blackout escape room, like a literal darkness escape room. We're using the side entrance or something? Damn. Have you guys ever been to a hot spring before? I've been to a natural one before. It was a sulfur hot spring though, so it smelled really, really bad. Because sulfur smells really, really harshly. But yeah, it was very nice. It was cool too, because basically there's a river next to it with like freezing cold water, and then the little hot spring tubs that were like really hot water. And so you could go in either. The freezing water was awful, of course, but it was like cool that you could dip between the two and feel the contrast. Oh. Everyone's dead? Or pretending to be dead? Are these actors or?
Completely ransacked.
Nope, okay, it is.
Someone
They've been
robbed the place?
ransacked.
Are all the staff dead?
Oh
We
god.
need to check on them quickly. Maybe there are some survivors.
Dude, what the
Look at that
bro?
body over there.
Or do we
Those
actually just
bunny
walk into
ears,
like?
They look kind of familiar.
Nah. Are they actually all dead? There's no way. Nah, they're trolling, right? No, they're not trolling. It's Lorson. Oh my god. No, he is trolling.
Gotcha.
Okay, he is
Market's body
trolling.
routine was the scariest, right?
Oh yes, terrifying,
wait.
Lorson.
Did he just faint? Is he gonna be
Rip
okay?
Chippy, R.I.P. Chippy. He'll be fine.
Phew, glad to hear it. He's a tough little knight, isn't he? I bet he'll
Nah,
get things
I don't think he's
back in
that
no
tough if
time.
he passed out from you going
I'm
boo.
here for the ghostly getaway too, but I'm working as staff now.
Oh, cool.
Wait, staff? And your job is to be a corpse?
And so it seems.
Yeah, well, you know, all part of the spooky fun. Got to make the experience feel real, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right, Madam Gerda? I did my part, so do I get my prize now?
Oh, I didn't expect you to be that good, bunny boy. Tell you what, your stay at the inn, it's on the house.
Oh wow.
What? That's amazing! You're seriously the most generous innkeeper I've ever met.
Damn.
Oh, just the most generous, not the most beautiful.
No, definitely not the most beautiful at all. No.
Of course you're the most beautiful too.
Clearly.
Wait, what's even happening right now? Lorson, why are you even in Cedar Town?
That is true. Why is he here?
You're here for the festival too, right?
Indeed.
Oh look, Chippy's waking up.
Lorson, you really scared Chippy just now. You look...
Sorry. Please, just don't tell Laika about this. She'll totally yank my ears.
Yeah, deserved,
What
bro.
are you doing here? Playing pranks and scaring people?
Oh, well, I sent you a letter about heading north.
That is
and I heard
true.
some
Yeah, he
merchants
did.
raving about this famous festival, so I figured I'd check it out.
Why was he going north
And
though?
I kind of needed some money, so now I'm working for this lovely innkeeper.
Oh wow, he picked
Gotta
up a
fund the
side
adventure
gig.
somehow.
Oh my,
Interesting.
did we scare you? Wasn't that a thrill?
Oh yes,
we
total
planned
thrill.
This little act for the ghostly getaway to start
We've
things
seen
off
so
with a
many
bit of a
massacre
bang.
murder scenes so many times that of course it's gonna
Looks like
scare
it
the poor
worked.
Chippy
But
and
don't
Hammy.
worry too much, darling. The festival needs a little excitement to really come to life.
Yeah, it's a lot more Halloweeny than
It
wintry.
wasn't scary at all.
Yeah, sure,
Chippy
Chippy.
just, wasn't ready for it.
So this is the ghostly
What
getaway?
you felt just now? That was just a tease. A mere appetizer.
Interesting.
The real fun is about to begin.
Well then show
Oh,
us.
Dear, I never properly introduced myself. I'm Gerda, the owner of this lovely place.
I wonder how you can be an
Pleased to meet
innkeeper with
you.
3 fingers only, because you can't really
Madam
grip
Gerda,
the
I was
cups and
wondering why
the
this inn is called
drinks
the
very
Frozen
well
Paw.
with 3 fingers. Okay, she's 4.
Because
Okay,
my
good. Okay,
best
so there's a
friend
thumb
has
finger.
Lovely white paws.
That makes sense then. 4
and
works.
She would get ice on them when winter came.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, she prefers the comforts of our village too much to move to Cedar Town.
I see.
I understand now. You opened this inn in honor of her, right?
That makes sense.
That's right, darling. If you have the chance to visit my village, you'll find that my friend opened a shop called the Brown Paw Clothier.
Okay.
We're just like 2 peas in a pod.
You two must
Yeah, she'll
have a
be
special
recognizable if she looks like her at all. She's very recognizable
All right,
compared to all the other
everyone,
characters.
come with me.
Stands out.
What's next will really make your head spin.
Oh, hells yeah. Actually, let's grab the chest back here first. You gotta get your treasure. There we go. And let's set our guys back on their quest. Continue the AFK stages. Set to auto progress. Perfect. Welcome to the lurkers to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
This path seems to lead to the basement. Is the event down there?
Of course. Where else would it be as dark and quiet as midnight? Imagine this. Pitch black surroundings. Then suddenly, a flicker of green flame. And in the shadows, someone's watching. Silent.
Interesting.
That's terrifying! No, Chippy can't wait.
Yeah, not at all, Chippy.
Don't worry. This activity's perfect for a brave little adventurer like you. Here, first one to escape wins a pedal.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, I'll escape easily then. Easy escape. Activity rules. First, your goal is to solve puzzles and find the exit to leave the room. Second, darkness can be dangerous, but it also offers protection. No light sources other than the lanterns are allowed in this room. Third, don't let the ghosts catch you. Fourth, if you wish to end the game early, please stay in place and shout, "I give up," 3 times. Our staff will escort you out. Note, this game is not suitable for individuals with heart conditions or other health concerns. You always see that on, like, roller coaster rides and amusement parks, like horror places. Some flashing pictures may cause discomfort for players sensitive to light. If you feel unwell, please refer to Rule 4 and exit the room immediately. Disclaimer, no humans or undead were harmed in this game. Damn, okay. Important reminder, violence towards staff is strictly prohibited. Yeah, don't murder us for trying to scare you, basically. That's some very realistic rules for a horror room.
You've read the rules for the ghostly getaway?
Indeed.
Before entering, I need to confirm with all of you to ensure that both your minds and bodies can handle an appropriate level of fright.
Of course they can. We've literally witnessed, like, murder, genocide, human experimentation,
Brave adults.
orphans
We
being
can handle a little
murdered by our
scare.
own hands. Like, we're fine.
Alright then, in you go. Enjoy your experience.
Alright, excellent. Let's see it. What kind of escape room puzzles do you have for us? Okay, a tattered journal. Okay.
Seems like the ghostly getaway has us playing the role of outsiders, trying to escape from a haunted mansion filled with the undead.
Interesting.
The journal mentioned the master of the house murdering his wife.
Okay.
There's gotta be some scary moments in here.
Okay.
Don't worry. Chippy's a brave knight. Chippy will protect you.
Chippy.
Chippy. Hammy.
Do you hear that? Sounds like someone's calling our names.
Indeed. So it seems. Tattered journal. What a crazy snowstorm. I'd be a frozen corpse by morning if I hadn't found this place. The owner of the manor is an aloof? The owner of the manor is an aloof gentleman. Bro, no, what? I didn't click off of it. What do you mean? I didn't click off of it. Is it Madame Gerda? What, huh? What, huh? I didn't click off of the journal. No. Bro. What? No. Oh, no. The door closed by itself, and it's locked. Bro. I didn't finish reading the journal. I think I can pull it up. Where would it be? Collections. Archives. West White Ridge. Tattered journal. Here we go. Okay, there we go. The owner of the manor is an aloof gentleman. Fortunately, he didn't object when I asked to stay for the night. I heard something in the hallway, but when I opened the door, there was nothing. Am I imagining things? He killed his wife, and his dagger is still dripping with blood. I'm getting out of here. So many undead. Oh, Dura, please, help me. I don't think I can escape. I see fate has brought you here. It's your turn now. So he's a ghost who got murdered as a traveler when a husband murdered his wife and let him stay at this mansion. Gotcha. Old portrait. This portrait on the wall is aged and dusty. A part of the canvas is missing, but you can still make out the couple in the portrait looking sweet and in love. Yet he killed her. Why did he kill her then? What could have happened? Magister. Oh no, green flames. And an undead, but is... I don't know if that's the staff member. That looks a lot more like an actual ghost than a staff member. TPing away like that.
Turns out it was a bouquet of roses.
Oh, let's be origami on the Twitch chat
What a
now.
shame. They're all withered.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also a torn piece of cloth.
Indeed. Look more closely.
It looks like a painting of someone's finger. And they're wearing a ring.
That's from the painting that we saw.
Doesn't this look like it could fit into that painting we saw earlier.
Yes.
Let's try putting it in the painting.
So it is an escape room then.
Maybe it'll give us a clue to escape.
What about the roses? Should we take them with us?
Of course. Based on our past experiences, Chippy knows that strange items always end up being useful. And they're light. They
Hell
can
yeah.
fit into Chippy's knapsack.
Okay, well, we're stealing the escape room pieces. You're not really supposed to do that, but, you know. Clearly, we don't have to follow all the rules. Oh, yes. Oh, this is the hardest puzzle. Oh, does the piece go here on his face? Maybe it goes in the bouquet of flowers there. Or maybe it's his tie that he has to wear, you know? That's the hardest puzzle ever. Okay. So that, somehow, putting the painting piece on, opens up the room. And over here, there's another painting. Oh, okay. We didn't knock that over. Please don't sue us for that. Scratched portrait. When he's drunk, he always insults and abuses me like a wild animal. He's totally different from the man I married. Illegible writing. I'm leaving him. No, I must make him. Illegible writing. Okay, so that's a bloody portrait.
That photo was all scratched up. Seems like that couple had relationship problems.
Yeah.
The text under that photo looks like it was written by the wife. Oh, it's so sad.
It sounds like the wife wanted to take revenge. But the journal earlier said she ultimately died at his hands.
Did she try to kill him and he killed her in defense?
It seems
Or
like
did he go in a
their
drunken
love
rage and killed
turned
him?
into hatred.
I don't know.
Wonders how it ends.
If my interpretation is correct, these clues should help us find and open the door. But we're still missing something. Let's keep looking.
Okay. We shall continue to look around. Hello, Undead. Run, don't get caught. Okay, well, how was I supposed to not get caught there when I turned the corner and it's on top of me instantaneously? Okay. So they scout you out and then you can circle them like that. Okay, I see. Bait this one over here. Then loop around him. Easy. There we go. New door. Definitely not the exit. After a wave of dizziness, you find yourself back outside the first room. But the door was a fake. We got teleported back here. What? We got sent back? What? Now the painting fell over. Okay. What was that? Okay.
Magister, look. It's different from before.
Whoa! Someone ripped it apart!
Okay.
3 pieces are missing. It's like someone took out all their anger on it.
Interesting. Let's find them.
Should be sure that if we find the pieces and finish it, we'll get another clue.
The painting's in shreds. Just like the couple's relationship.
Tragic.
Several doors
Hello,
open
darned
as
Adam.
well.
Welcome to the stream.
Let's look for them.
What's that?
Maybe
This
we can
is
find
a
more
these are
fragments.
familiar hamsters. That are we're a magister, we're a magic person, and there are familiars, and we're in a haunted horror escape room basically right now for a winter festival, surprisingly enough. I never want to see that portrait again. I'm throwing away the storage box in the middle as well. Let me tear his portrait into pieces, and I'll put the pieces into the box, and never illegible writing. Oh, I used to love him. Illegible writing. Okay, so maybe she's in ghost form and attacking him? Maybe? Okay, no, we already read that. Grab the chest. Oh, is the game glitching out? Bro, what? I read the notebook. Now there's 3 strange chests. Okay. This one rustles. Portrait piece. Thief. So that one's scary. That one's a thief chest, and the other one gave me the painting piece. Okay. Onwards we go. Okay, I guess we don't go in there for now. We go in here next. Another note. Ooh, okay, another shaking chest. Stained note. He got drunk again, shouting my name as he wrecked the whole house. The maids all ran off in fear, but I could only hide under the bed, trying not to make a single sound. Where should I store his pieces? He must feel the suffering I once went through. Stained writing illegible. Oh, I used to love him. Stained writing illegible. I think she did get killed by him, but now she wants her revenge and she's a ghost in the house still. And she rips apart the painting because he likes the painting of them, basically. You're so rude. The dusty bed creaks, sounding offended.
What? The bed! It talks!
The bed's offended at us. How typical. The bed creaks again. People always screaming and rummaging through me. It's exhausting. Check under the bed.
It's so dark. Let's see. Yes! I found it!
Wow, we found a sentient bed. Alright, stop gawking. You found it, so get out of here. The tone of the bed was both wary, annoyed, and a bit relieved as well. Who is it this time? Ugh, it's so noisy. Dude, it's a literal sentient bed. What? Okay, did not see that plot twist coming. Okay, oh yeah, these guys again. Okay, loop him around. Loop him around. Isn't this supposed to be a fake door? No, it is a real door now. Interesting. What's this do? We have the roses. Insufficient items. But we literally did we not take the roses before? Do we need to make 2 rooms look identical? Potentially. Now, let me read the note. Tear-stained journal. He's at it again. Completely hammered. He broke a vase and made me clean up the mess. Writing smeared by tears. He slapped me brutally, ordering me to clean these 2 rooms and make sure they look identical. Oh, about his pieces, writing smeared by tears. Oh, I used to love him. Writing smeared by tears. Okay. So we need to get the roses from the other room and bring them over to this room, basically. Mysterious lady. Mysterious lady. Once the first stroke is made, there is no going back. What is she writing in her letter? Is it about love or hatred? Mysterious art. Mysterious art. The bottle topples, the wine staining the tablecloth. Missing canvases can be retrieved, but what about lost feelings? Will I ever recover them? So it's artwork about her losing love from him. A mysterious man. The man in the withered forest looks as stiff as a vengeful ghost. What is he holding, and what will he bring? Interesting. How do I get into that other room, though? What? I don't understand. Okay, I've got to go back here, obviously. Oh, okay, so I can't go in here. Okay. Grab that vase. Place that vase here. There's also another note here. Tear-stained journal. He's at it again. Oh, okay, so it's the same journal on both sides. And now we've made it identical, symmetrical, with the vases being replaced. Now we can go back, I guess? Okay. Cool. We can avoid these guys, because I set them up in a way that we can avoid them easily. Tattered portrait. Put her in the center, this up here, and that there. And there we go, old portrait. Crumpled letter. And the portrait's bleeding right now. Okay, great, fantastic. The crumpled letter. Yes, I don't love him anymore. I hate him. I can't stand him for being an alcoholic and a control freak. I hate everything about him. I made a copy of the front door key and hid it in the bedroom. He wants to make me his prisoner, but I won't let him have his way. My... Oh, bruh, I want to scroll down. Collections, archives, crumpled letter. There we go, crumpled letter. My dear friend, maybe I can meet you in the forest after my doctor's appointment tomorrow. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. You're the only one who supports and helps me now. Did she find a new man? Is that it? She found a new man after her husband's abusing her, and then she went to the doctor, probably from the abuse injuries, and then now is trying to run off with him? Or it could be like an animal or something, I feel like. Okay, now there's more ghouls around the house. Hello, Ferner Bahi, welcome to the stream. What I did on December 15th? What did I do on December 15th? What's the terrible thing that I've done on December 15th? December 15th. I don't know anything on December 15th.
Paintings hanging in this hallway.
Will we have to find more missing pieces again?
Check the first painting. That was the one we already looked at.
It's a still life. Bottles of wine and a mess of clutter. And of course, a piece is missing.
Of course.
Chippy wonders what it is this time.
It's the lady of the house. What's she writing?
Oh no! The most crucial part is missing.
But of course as well.
Is that the master of the house? He looks scarily pale and cold, like a corpse.
Indeed.
There's something in his hand.
The husband was a drunk, so they drifted apart. Then the wife wrote to her friend, planning to leave?
So it seems.
Looks like we need to find the right pieces and put these paintings together to get more clues.
That makes
One
sense.
step at a time. Let's head to the master bedroom and look for the key to the main door.
Yes, let's go. Let us go, let us go. Okay, this opened up. Another sentient bed? Ah, he's gonna kill us? What? No, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, okay, yeah, oh yeah, run away for sure. Most powerful mage in the world, and we're gonna run away from him. Clearly the smartest plan to do. Okay, we go back this way. Oh, someone's outside the window. What does that say? Murderer? Something. It looks like murderer. Shadowy words. Shadowy words. In that forest, he died in agony, with a dagger stuck in his chest. He'll never be back. Wait, he is back! Who's he? So pale, creepy, and rotten. Ah, he's turned this manor into a prison of death. No one can escape from him ever again. Okay. Ah, the undead, go back to the bedroom quick. Okay, sure. We're just looping back and forth at this point, but alright, it's fine. We shall solve this escape room. It will happen. It shall be done. Okay, what do we got here now? We've got a ragged journal where the corpse was. And we have another thing, a dagger. Okay, it's taking a second to load them in, it seems, because of the dialogue options happening. The ragged journal. I hit the bottle hard today, and I know she doesn't love me anymore. I followed her to the doctor's appointment and saw her meeting a guy in the forest. I rushed over. Suddenly, someone stabbed me in the chest with a dagger. What happened next? I don't remember. Am I dead? No. I've just turned cold and decayed. That's a way to make her love me again. No, there is a way to make me love her again. I just need to drive this dagger into her, and she'll experience what I went through. She's going to stay by my side forever. Okay.
I'm starting to think this story could be interpreted in two different ways.
I think they're both terrible people who shouldn't have gotten married, basically. She becomes a murderer, he's an abusive husband. There isn't really a good side on either. Just, yeah. The man's a drunk.
Maybe the man was a drunk.
And abusive.
And the woman
Can't just
gave
say a
up
drunk,
on
it is
him
abusive.
And fell for someone else.
Yes, and she fell for someone
And
else,
in
and then
the
cheated on him and left him
The
for
man
him,
dies a
which makes
horrible
sense.
death
But then
and
the
comes
killing
back
doesn't.
as an undead to take
Yep.
revenge.
Yep. See, that's where she went too
Maybe
far.
the woman fell for another man, and the husband drank to drown his sorrows.
Or it could be that she could have cheated on him, then he drank and became abusive because of her cheating instead of leaving her, though. That's the dumb route. That's not the route you should
more
ever
he
take.
drank, the more everything fell apart.
But we're missing the part where he abused her, though. That's like a key to how this happened. Either way, it is a
No matter how
tragedy.
you look at it,
And there is no
there's
good
no
side.
happy ending to this story.
Okay. Okay, so that was that journal right there. Okay, we'll put the dagger in with the broken artwork here. Right there. Okay. Okay. Dagger on the man for writing her letter. Okay. What's this that we got? Gateway key. Interesting. And of course, while we're leaving, 100% we're getting attacked again. Yep. Definitely getting attacked again. Hello. Come on, it's time to play. Is this Igor, man? It feels like it's Igor. Okay, yeah, I'll just run through the glowing portal. Alright, that makes sense. And we're back out in the main room. Hello, Gerda.
Congratulations! You're the first to find the exit.
Oh,
and
wow, we
escape the
are.
room.
So it was all just a
According
story
to
that
the
they made.
rules,
Interesting.
This pedal is yours.
They must have used a lot of magic for that to work like that.
It's our 5th petal! Magister, just one more and you'll become the chosen one!
Yes, we shall be the chosen
You
one.
really do become the chosen one, sweetheart. Make sure to share some of your luck with me, okay?
Sure, Gerda.
By the way, in the ghostly getaway, which undead impressed you the most? Who was the most
Definitely the
realistic?
husband. Definitely the husband.
I'll make sure to reward them. Maybe I'll give them an extra month.
A
No,
month?
3 months. Of
3
bonus
months
pay.
of bonus pay? That's a lot of money.
3 months
That's a
bonus
lot.
pay? If I'd known, I would have dressed up as an undead myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a lot of money.
One of them was especially creepy and super realistic.
Yeah, he appeared several times.
Chippy remembers him! Tall and skinny, hunched over, holding 2 swords, and moved crazy fast.
She's about to say, oh, no one like that's working for us.
And then there were those green will-o-wisps around him.
100% she's about to say he doesn't work for
The
them.
more I think about it, the scarier it gets.
Will-o-wisps?
Yep.
Tall and skinny. With swords? Huh, that's strange. That
Yep.
doesn't sound like any of my staff.
Yeah, her staff were the grave,
Madam.
like,
Chippy really hopes
gravestone
you're
monsters.
joking.
Do I look like I'm joking? That undead you're describing definitely
Yeah, he could
isn't
teleport and
someone
magically
I
jump
hired.
around the room and, like, teleport outside.
What? A real undead? You mean there was an actual undead here?
Yes, Faramore.
Mr. Faramore! Does this mean you found traces of the undead here?
So it seems.
Indeed. While patrolling the outskirts of Cedar Town, I caught the unmistakable scent of one. I followed it here and was about to inquire if anyone had noticed anything out of the ordinary.
Interesting.
Where have you all just come from? I detect the faintest trace of the undead's presence on you as well.
Here's what happened.
There's no doubt. You encountered a true undead.
Wait, hold on. A real undead? At the Hot Springs Inn? And it was just casually playing along in the ghostly getaway?
Yep.
I shall pursue him at once.
Hey, if he's not hurting anyone, it's fine.
That undead seemed kind of interesting.
Indeed.
Oh, wait for me. I'm definitely coming along.
Are we going back in there? Lorson hops after Faramore, running toward the main door, and you all follow. Okay, magical time swap. 'Tis now nighttime and we're up top. Can we run over the water? Okay, we can run over the water, I was wondering. Hello, what is that? Is that a capybara? That's a capybara, that's what that is. First I thought it was a fish peeking its head out of the water, but no, it's a capybara, cool. That makes sense. Off we go. What do we think the undead was after? He might have been just having fun in the afterlife now at this point. Yeah, he said, let's play. Like, maybe he's just trying to amuse himself after he's died. Hello, Mozoic, welcome to the stream. Cappy Blappy. Yes, let's do Odie.
Time for work again.
Dude, I clicked the gate like 10 times. Okay.
Time for work again.
Okay, good. Boom, that blows him up. He should die here. He's not dead. Maybe it isn't the right play, really? I thought that would be the right play. Maybe I have to do it faster, like close this gate immediately. Oh, because he still fights this guy. I don't think he kills him fast enough. Yeah, they kill each other. So then we do use
Oh
Muriel
my.
then.
Looks like someone needs a little warming up.
Bro, gate close. The gate will never close, bro. It's crazy. There you go, knock back. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. No, I didn't mean to hit assist. No. Go this,
Oh my.
battle.
Looks like someone
Close
needs a
this
little
gate.
warming up.
Let that blow up. He's dead. Close that gate. Open this gate. Close this gate. He gets hit. He gets knocked back on the barrel. The barrel blows him up. Now he's stunned. He should have been stunned, I swear, but okay. He's still dead anyways, I think. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Sorry. Did
That makes
I burn
sense.
everything down?
Puzzle done.
Oh well.
You there! Halt!
I swear that is Igor.
Everyone, exercise caution. He's no ordinary mindless undead.
Yeah, he's a personality.
He's an actual graveborn.
Yup.
Hey, everyone! Do you want to keep playing?
Yes, let's keep playing.
Master Mage, be careful. Do not approach him so casually.
I'm fine, bro. Don't worry about me. He doesn't seem dangerous at
You
all.
caught up. Guess we're playing together now.
Wait. You just wanted to play with us? No
Indeed.
secret plan? Nothing else?
That's what it seemed like.
Everything else is a total snooze fest. Playing is the best thing ever.
Okay.
Mr. Undead, if you truly have no ill intent, I won't have to resort to force. However, this is a festival, and I have a duty to uphold.
Okay.
I might need to take you into custody at the guardhouse for a short while. I trust you understand.
I feel like he's not going to go along with that.
Guardhouse. No way.
Yeah.
You can't jump off tombstones in the guardhouse. How lame is that? I'm not going. Let's
That makes
rumble
sense.
instead. It's way more fun. Come on, all of you, get in on this.
Rumble instead. He wants to fight. Okay. A little bit of a play fight? Sure, why not, bro? Why not have a play fight? True, who is he? He's not the husband. He's just role-playing the husband from that horror story. From the escape room. Had enough fun. That's it for today. Wait, who's that? Who's this? She was at the group of people before. Okay, now they're running off
We
together.
chased them for quite some time, and yet they still managed to elude us.
Yeah, because you stood there stunned and shell-shocked. That undead was
I
indeed
certainly hope
interesting.
we don't encounter
An interesting
any more.
undead.
I don't think my nose can endure the putrid stench of decay much longer.
Ah, fair enough.
Mr.
Overly
Fairmore,
sensitive
you don't
nose.
seem to like the undead much. But maybe not all of them are evil.
Indeed.
But to me, the very existence of the graveborn defies the natural order.
That is
The
true.
cycle of life. Seasons change. Things are born and die, decay and renewal. But the graveborn, they're stuck in immortality, wandering among the living. It is an aberration.
Aberration. What does that
The
word
more
mean?
blurred the boundary between life and death becomes, the less respect people have for death.
Aberration.
Unless they
A departure.
value
Oh, I'll
life
wait till he's
itself.
done. Okay. Aberration. A departure from what is normal, usual, or expected. Typically one that is unwelcome. A characteristic that deviates from the normal type. The failure of rays to converge at one's focus because of limitations or defects in a lens or mirror. That's the optics aberration. I think I've heard the optics aberration before. So yeah, it's a departure from what is normal, usual, or expected, but an unwelcome one on average, but not always unwelcome. Interesting.
Sorry to break up the chat, but should we still be chasing those graveborn?
It'll
They
probably
do
be
not
fine.
seem particularly dangerous, and I doubt they will return
Probably.
anytime soon. There's
Even I can't sense them
No, I think they
anymore.
could return.
They must be long gone by now.
They're definitely going to do something else with the festival.
You're a wind whisperer, I see.
Indeed, he is.
Well met, wind whisperer. I am Faramore of Shorehaven, at your service.
He sounds like a Skyrim character.
Whoa, skip the whole at your service thing, all right? Just call me Lorson. I'm just a humble wind whisperer out on a little adventure.
Indeed.
Paramore, huh? I do recall hearing your name when I was in the Dark Forest. You'd think a guy with your skills would be famous by now.
Perhaps.
I am not of the Dark Forest.
Yeah, he is the Ice Mountain one. We have more urgent matters to attend.
report these events to the captain of the Palace Guard.
Or to attend.
I shall return to Cedar Town post-haste.
Indeed.
That works out perfectly. We promised Her Highness we'd make it to the ball on time. It's getting late, so it should be starting soon. Let's go back together.
Indeed.
I gotta return to work at the Hot Springs Inn, or my boss is going to dock my pay. But hey, fingers crossed, I'll see you guys at the ball.
Hell yeah, Lorson. Alright. Hot Springs questline completed. Beautiful. Let's beat up these guys real quick. Solo Crucible. Who shall it be? I wonder, in the Solo Crucible, if you put in like a pesto. He can't get multiple of him. Interesting. Let's do Temisia, honestly. We have Paragon Temisia, we might as well use her.
Bravely for the divine
Let's go,
light.
Paragon Temisia, slaughter them all. She's usually pretty decent at solo missions. Yeah, Paragon doesn't look too much more special than Supreme Plus, honestly, which is sad. Because it takes 6 extra S-tier copies to get it. 6! It's insane how many Temisia copies we've pulled. Insane. Which is lucky and unlucky at the same time. Lucky to pull so many, unlucky because it's her. She's off meta. Meta characters are so much more important.
A perfect battle with a glorious victory.
I do like her horse, though. Her horse is quite nice. We slay them in battle. Look, General Hogan's here with us on this battlefield for some reason. Did one of my guys summon Hogan to the battlefield? No, we didn't bring in the Hogan artifact. I don't know why Hogan's... Oh, we have the Light Bearer power-up bonus, that's why. We have 3 Light Bearers, so it summons Hogan to the battlefield. Yes, I forgot about that. That's the new seasonal power for Light Bearers. It brings in General Hogan to help out. Nice, more affinity items. We are getting pretty high affinity on the new Graveborn Archer girl, which I also pulled her. That's another thing that I pulled just before stream.
Don't worry.
Is her.
I'll clear.
Which we're trying to get the affinity up. She is an important character, which is why. And then also the extra rewards for affinity. So let's give her these. And then I always like keeping at least 1 copy of each resource because just for collecting purposes. There we go. We got her up to 1600. We want to get her to 3000. That'll unlock all her tails, and that'll unlock all the bonus rewards we get from them. Which, by the way, if you didn't notice, they also added a new feature for zooming in. You can like look at the characters and look at the cosmetics that you got. Put that on, recycle that. I guess I'll wait till do a level up on all of them all at once, rather than individually level them up right now. Records, copy, auto battle, auto progress. What other quest rewards we have? Friends, send and receive, get our friend coins. Mail, just get the mail from that. Noble path. Quick claim the rewards there. Quest lines. Quick claim the rewards here. Obtain this reward. Nice, get those rewards. Get all of these rewards. All of these rewards. Holy, that's a whole bunch of them. And all of these rewards, beautiful. Then we got all of these rewards too, and all of these rewards, and all the daily rewards too. Boom, alright, with that we should definitely get a few level ups worth. For sure, a few levels. Oh yeah, we also have the Snowspire gift, some daily epic invite letters, and the Wind Whisperers event, which gives us a free Lorson, hell yeah! So with that, we have a new character as well that we also need to give, we need to give affinity items to get him leveled up for the extra rewards. There we go. Level all of that up. Lorson, unlock.
Who needs company?
Hells yeah. Yeah. Peanut. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. Welcome, Peanut. Alright, Lorson. There's Lorson. Affinity. I do have 1 affinity item for him.
Home.
We will need more, though.
This gem?
What's one new action? What am I missing? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Equipment. Upgrade all of their equipment a little bit. Just a wee bit of upgrades. recycle the old equipment into gear. And let's level up a few of them.
Hey,
Level up, level up, level up, level up. There we go. Now the only one up super high is Odie. You can also level up that. That should make AFK stages slightly easier to do now. Battle modes, records. Let's send these guys through auto battle. Auto progress. There we go. They should be fine on their own doing that now. Okay, so this loops back down here. Interesting. There's still all the stuff up there that we gotta go to. Right now we're doing this main quest, so let's go do the main quest right now, for now. Then we'll do the side quests and the other stuff.
What's a masquerade ball like? Chippy's never been to one before.
They're quite nice,
Do we
though I
have
don't
to
think I've ever
wear
been to one in
weird
real life
clothes
either
and
yet.
Paint our faces all crazy?
No, Chippy.
Ah, there is no need for any peculiar attire, my friends. Merely something elegant befitting a ball.
Exactly.
Or perhaps a mask, if you so desire.
Exactly, a mask and a nice outfit.
Dancing with a mask on?
Yep.
Indeed. In the aftermath of the Divine War, it was tradition for the people to don Hypogean costumes and parade through the
Oh,
streets
wow.
during the festival, pursued by an enthusiastic crowd.
Interesting.
Over time, this evolved into the masquerade ball we know today.
Okay.
In our current times, guests prefer to showcase their charm rather than masquerade as
I was gonna say,
unsightly
yeah.
Hypogeans.
Hypogeans are like devils. You don't really want to dance as
attendees
devils.
wear their finest garments to the ball, while some choose to don Hypogean masks as a
Nice,
nod
okay,
to
that makes
tradition.
sense.
Oh, so we should get new outfits and masks?
Yes.
If you find yourselves in need of attire or masks, there is a clothing trader in Cedar Town where you may discover something suitable.
Hell yeah.
And do remember, the ball is to be held at the Southeast Plaza atop the highest hill in town.
Gotcha.
Don't worry. Chippy's got a good memory.
I must attend to the matter of the undead now, but I shall see you at the ball.
Okay.
See you there. We should start preparing our outfits too.
Yes, we should.
And one more thing. Do be careful. I may be wrong, but
But what?
I cannot shake the feeling that this festival may not unfold as smoothly as one might hope.
Oh, that is tragic.
Thank you, Mr. Fairmore. We'll be careful.
Okay. So we need a new outfit. Let me save my current outfit. I'm pretty sure I can. Would it be fashion? Your timeless cloak is expired. That's fine. Can I save an outfit as a preset outfit? Because I quite like my current outfit. Yeah, I very much do. Though I actually could add the fish on instead of the time thing. Or the undead hands, of course. No. Nah, I like my time thing. Yeah, there's nothing else really. Alright, confirm. Alright, let's go get outfits from her then. Masquerade ball.
A person with two hamsters. One in a metal helmet and the other in a pointy hat.
Indeed.
It's you!
It is I.
Do you know us?
Yes, we've shopped at her store many times.
You must be Her Highness's esteemed guest. She personally entrusted me with preparing your outfit.
Oh, why thank you.
Don't worry, everything's already paid for.
Oh wow, we don't even have to pay
Here
for
you
it.
go.
We have a $250 million gold, but you know it's fine.
Your
$250
Highness
million.
is so thoughtful.
Wait, what about our masks?
My apologies, noble guests. I searched everywhere, but I couldn't find any masks. that
Oh
would
what?
fit
No,
your faces.
bro. Oh, I guess Chippy and Ham, you don't need masks. They'll probably be. People will probably think that they have a mask on, even when they don't. All right, let's get rid of our monocle and put on the mask. Start singing the dream song. Is this the mask that we just got? This is the mask we should clearly wear, though. We should go as the Nutcracker. Wait, can I go as the Nutcracker? Am I allowed to go as the Nutcracker? Welcome back, Zardran. I wonder if I can go as the Nutcracker. I kinda let's see if we can go as the Nutcracker. Hell yeah. Where are we going now for the main quest? Oh, I have to put on the other mask, man. Confirm. Wait, no! I can wear the Nutcracker over top of the other mask. Let's go. Alright, we're going to the masquerade in our Nutcracker mask. It's beautiful. Actually, wait, let me see what I'd look like without the Nutcracker one on, actually. Just to see how good we would look without it. So, fashion. We'll remove our Nutcracker mask. Where is it? Also, actually, we could put on wings as well. And blue candy cane kind of fits the vibe here that we're going for. Ooh, there's new capes, too, that we've unlocked. Dude, we've unlocked so many cool things, bro. Like, oh my god. Okay, I like this cape the best, though. We'll keep that cape. Okay, wait. Face. Headwear, that's what it is. Also, face, we can actually put this on as well. Headwear. Wait, what? No, clothing. Hair. Ah, it's a hairpiece. So if we switch that off and switch to... What's the one that I normally have on? What's my normal hair? Is it this the normal? No. This is my normal hair. There we go. This is what we'd look like... Oh, wait. This is what we'd look like without the Nutcracker one. I think it's better with the Nutcracker, definitely. This doesn't match it properly. I think it's much funnier with the Nutcracker one. Yeah, much funnier. Alright, we'll bring our candy cane as well, because it matches the vibe better. Perfect. This is the perfect masquerade ball dancing setup. Bum 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 ba-rum bum bum. Oh, I said thank you for making the artwork before Ziardran. I appreciate it, and I said I did like the mage artwork. It's very good. I appreciate it all.
Good evening, everyone. You have arrived just in time. The ball is about to begin.
Indeed.
Good evening. Wait, you didn't change into your ball attire. I was hoping to see you in a formal suit.
Interesting.
Sorry to disappoint.
There's probably quite a few people who like this game who want to see him in a formal suit.
Area and addressing the undead situation. A formal suit would be rather impractical.
That is fair.
You're the politest and most courteous wolf I've ever met.
Hey, stop flirting with him, Hammy.
That being said, I urge everyone to remain.
She's a familiar. She can be with who she wants.
Attendees is
hamster and a wolf, whatever.
I harbor concerns that some unwelcome guests may arrive.
Don't worry! We can take care of ourselves!
Oh, hell yeah. I appreciate it, Ziardran. For another one for the kidnapping series, I love the kidnapping one. Any animal? Ooh, what would be another funny animal for kidnapping? Would it be possible to do a dragon? A dragon would be really cool. Roblox Spelling Bee goes crazy? What do you mean? Peanut, are you playing Roblox Spelling Bee?
Ah, there you are. It's me, your ever-loyal friend Lawson. Just hanging out here.
How about you spell
all by my lonesome
lonesome,
for what
Peanut?
feels like
Lonesome.
ages.
Oh, come on! You're so dramatic! If you act like that, you'll never find a dance partner!
Oh, you've got it all wrong.
You don't write dragons all the time? Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Flair is what really gets the party going. Plus, no matter how over the top I get, I'm definitely not the star of this show. Word on the street is that Her Highness is going to pick a lucky guest to kick off the ball with her. That person is going to steal the spotlight.
Who knows? Maybe it really will be you.
Thanks for the good wishes. If I actually got to dance with such a lovely princess, I'd be over the moon.
He'd be lucky if he got to dance with her.
Madam Gerda, you're here too.
Of course. I love a good crowd.
I'd rather
Cedar
dance
Town's
with the princess
festival
than
is
her.
the liveliest time of the year.
Derpy Dragon, Cool Dragon, or Weird Core Dragon? I've never heard of a Weird Core Dragon before. Making a mix of Weird Core and Cool, I'd say then. Cool Dragons are the best, but I've never heard of Weird Core before, so I'm interested to see what you come up with Weird Core.
Look, under the goddess's blessings, Her Highness looks so full of life, much healthier than before.
Hell yeah.
She's like a bonfire on a winter night. Without her, the festival wouldn't be the same.
Nice. Yes, the Nutcracker Masquerade. Let's go. I heard she was ill.
Yes. She used to love visiting the hot spring. But she hasn't been back since her illness.
Damn. Her Highness's captain of the guard mentioned she's fully recovered now. Just look at her. She seems so cheerful.
That's the kind of energy a young girl should have. What are titles or riches worth compared to good health, right?
Indeed, good health is the most important thing at the end of the day.
Absolutely
Always good
right,
health.
madam.
So, remember to visit my hot spring often. It's great for your health. And I'll even give you a
Strange and unnatural, but with a
20%
tad saturation
discount.
and bright colors. Interesting. Again, I don't know. I've never seen something like that, to my knowledge. Is there no one else we talk to? Wait, where's the princess? I want to dance with the princess. Bro, she's right there, but I can't dance with her? Come on, let me ask her to dance. Let me dance with the princess, come on.
There's still no indication of the Hierophant's arrival.
Hierophant. Ahem. Define Hierophant. Hierophant, a person, especially a priest in ancient Greece, who interprets sacred mysteries or esoteric principles. Holy hell, this game has a lot of dialogue that I've never heard before. Hierophant. I'm gonna forget this one by tomorrow, probably. This is one of the ones I will not remember. A person, especially a priest in ancient Greece, who interprets sacred mysteries or esoteric principles. Wow. Wow, do they have some good grammar in this game. Oh my
The
god.
Hierophant of the Duchy of
The
White
Hierophant. Oh, I was calling him a Hierophant. Okay.
Traditionally, the Hierophant oversees the opening ceremony, the ball, and the lighting of the ice sculpture, offering
The
blessings.
religious
for the
figure, I guess.
festival.
Okay.
Right. We didn't see him at the opening
You dance with
ceremony.
Faramore? Yeah, probably. Most girls would. From
I have
The
heard
Sims
that
in
he
this
is
game, most of them
gravely
simp for him,
unwell.
girl-wise.
May the goddess grant him a
It's
swift
Sinbad, him, and a couple other characters that get usually people being like, oh, this guy's so hot, da da da. And then for guys, it's obvious
you all
characters.
earlier.
This one is definitely one of the
Father
ones
pulled
people
me
like.
away before I could say hi.
Hello,
Talking behind
princess.
my back again, are we?
Indeed.
Father!
Let me have her hand in a dance, please, sir.
All right. Are these the new friends you mentioned?
Indeed, sir,
You
bro.
helped me, but I also heard from Faramore that you saved so many people on your way here. How amazing!
Absolutely fumbling the
And
princess
you're
here.
super handsome.
We're wearing a
Profound
nutcracker mask.
aura
How is this
about you.
handsome? A profound aura?
There's
Sure, sure. We're
always
the
this
Magister after
sparkle
all.
in your eyes, just like
Yeah,
the
we're wearing a
stars.
mask. How do you see the sparkle? Okay, sure.
You must have accomplished
The sparkle
great
of wooden
things. Carry
nutcrackering.
yourself so nobly, talk so
I think your
elegantly,
Wi-Fi
and
would
you
fuddle.
even have
Like,
two
stream says it's
familiars
good,
with
no
you.
issues so
How
far.
cool is that?
Yes, indeed.
And even if you're not someone
Bro, she's
grand,
just throwing
it
compliments
totally
at us.
doesn't matter. Father said I could pick my dance partner, and I just want someone I like.
Stream is bugging? Really? Stream is bugging? Can I do a prediction on Twitch so you can gamble? Someday, Origami. Is it really bugging? It says it's fine. 6,000 kilobytes per second. Transmitting. It looks fine. Though Streamlabs is, in general, like, as an app software, having issues right now. Then I will gladly accept
Come
Princess
on.
Yelena.
This year's opening waltz is my absolute favorite. The Dance of the Snowflakes. Ooh, listen, the music is about to start.
Hell yeah. We got a dance emote. Alright, no, we need to change out of our goofy nutcracker face for an actual dance with the princess. No. No. We must change this. Switch back to our fancy hair. Where is it? Right there. Fancy hair and hat. There we go. Let's put on... We could put on this mask instead, but nah. Put on this mask. Make sure to put on our cool gear, headwear. That's good. We've got the nice cloak on. Alright, we look perfect for the princess. There we go, boom. Oh, we have to put a quest item back on. Okay, yeah, fine. There we go, quest mask back on. There we go. Alright, princess, I'm ready. Emote. We have to emote with her. There we go, let's go! We just morphed through each other's bodies. We are... yeah, okay, yep, very, yep, okay, yep, excellent. We're dancing backwards and through each other. And through... Who is this in front of us? What is this little winged thing down there? Wow, your dancing is so impressive. Yes, when we
Didn't
mold
expect you to
reality.
dance so gracefully.
Oh, yes, the
Totally
graceful molding of
delightful.
atoms between human
So,
beings.
Did you take lessons?
Nah, not at all. I actually taught myself.
Wow, you're impressive. So many noble kids who've been training forever.
Just a small
don't
glitch?
dance
Okay,
as
yeah.
elegantly as you. dancing with you is super fun.
Hell yeah.
I wish we could just keep dancing forever, but I guess that wouldn't be proper.
No, would not be proper at all, Your Highness. We can dance again later.
Tradition says I have to alternate dances with several noble ladies and gentlemen, and check on the other
That is
esteemed
true.
guests. If Father wants, I even have to dance with him.
Makes sense.
I might not have time to dance with you again during the second half of the ball.
Tragic. Well, you can come dance with me after the ball then.
Well, as a princess, I have
See, that's how you
duties
hit
to
on a girl.
fulfill. Whether it's dancing, socializing, or
Yes, that makes
charity work,
sense.
I have to stay on
But then
top
you say,
of my
I can join you with your
responsibilities.
charity work or something. You
But before all
put something
that,
in there where
I
you
want
get
to
into their
give you
life.
a little surprise.
Okay.
Look, this is for you.
What is for me? Yes, another petal! Alright, we're almost the chosen one. We're one off. Another petal, hell
That
yeah.
makes 6 petals, right?
Being royalty sucks? Yeah. Well, there's always the benefits, right? You're rich, you're famous, you have power, you have wealth, but then you're also restricted in many ways. The grass is always greener on the other side type of thing. There's always benefits and disbenefits.
Isn't it exciting?
Indeed. Thank you.
Out of everyone here, you're the one I wanted to be the chosen one the most.
Thank you, Princess Yelena. I'm very happy.
I knew you'd be thrilled. Well, if I keep chatting, my father will definitely send Rodrigo to hurry me along. I need to go greet the other guests and start socializing.
Fair enough.
Don't leave yet. Stay here a little longer and dance with everyone around you.
Sure, since you asked so nicely. I'll dance again. We gotta do our dance again. Do the little waltz. Are we actually just waltzing with the random guy? Wait, can we waltz with the innkeeper girl? Wait, let me see. Go here. We hit the, What? Where's... Oh, there we go. Waltz. No, she just stands there. That's crazy. We can also play our music and stuff, though. What? I play music, not dance. Okay, whatever. Now we can talk to Siren. Hello, Siren. What's up? Ooh, cinematics. We're dancing with Siren?
As a mage, I can feel it. There's
I'm sus of this guy.
special about you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man. I'm straight, my guy. Uh-oh. Assassin? Uh-oh. Whew, she dance rejected that guy. Hey, that's the polite way to reject someone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Isn't she the undead hero of the winter battle? Like the hero that fell in the great battle? I think that's a good graveborn, I think. These, however, are not good graveborns. Do not worry, Miss Princess, we shall save you. Goofy Scream and Greed. Dude, they do so many voice acting things that are like good stuff, and they do like a lot of good sound effects and stuff, and sometimes it's just goofy and makes sense for a mobile game. Sometimes it's beautiful and perfect, anime level. Sometimes it's just like, wow, that's your $5 million budget sound effect? Okay. And $5 million voice acting? Okay. Still better than Pokemon. Can't complain. Pokemon's a billion-dollar industry. No voice acting. This game, multi-million-dollar industry. Voice acting at a decent level. Like, I will not complain as long as Pokemon is still worse. Once Pokemon gets voice acting out, then everyone else has to get their voice acting out on their mobile games, clearly. Clearly, that's the golden standard is Pokemon. Now, how many undead do we have to fight, bruh? Oh, we got this guy helping. Lorson's helping us, hell yeah. Look up weird core when you get the chance? Maybe. Oh, okay, I can look it up right now. Alright. Weird core art style. Yeah, it's just a bunch of colors. I don't even know how I would describe this either. It's like
This as though it's real.
it's just a bunch of bright colors and stuff. Yeah, do it. Make a weird core dragon. I want to see what it would look like and turn out as. Like, go for it. Make it look still a little bit epic, but like you can go weird core, make it rainbowy or whatever. Are they gone?
It's okay. You're safe now.
Yes, child,
We're
you're good.
here to protect you.
Indeed, we're
and
here.
look over there. See that white wolf, gentleman? He's every undead's worst nightmare.
What about me? The Magister, Merlin, strongest mage in the world.
Then
Rival of
I'm
Dura
not scared
herself
anymore.
in magical power.
You were so brave through all of that. Seriously, I was shaking in my boots. But you're going to be someone incredible when you grow up.
Nice, Lorson.
I
Nice,
just
good character
know it.
building on the child.
All right, since you're so brave, stay close, okay? Just hang tight.
That
and
is a
watch us
great
take care
way
of
to
the
work
rest
with
of
kids.
these spooky undead.
Well phrased,
Thank
well
you,
phrased.
Mr. Rabbit. And everyone else, too.
Hell yeah, that was nice. Goofy scream, yeah. It's like the restrictions? Yeah, Zardran, yeah. In any storyline game, they very much limit you. Sometimes in AFK Journey you get two choices, though. Sometimes you get to pick. Like, a lot of people screwed up with the orphan one and lied to the guy about killing the orphan. And so that gave them kind of like the bad ending of that storyline, because they lied instead of told the truth, and we told the truth, so we got the good ending. Almost always you should tell the truth. Basically always. Like, basically always. Just live an honest life. It's the best
Is
way.
everyone unharmed?
All good here. No one at the ball was hurt. Just scared out of their wits.
Yeah.
But that cloaked woman. The undead arrived right after she showed up.
Was she trying to help her?
Indeed.
Or was she
I
setting
didn't
up the
smell any
undead?
scent of the undead on her.
Oh,
Had I
interesting.
sensed their presence, I would never have allowed her entry into the ballroom.
So, but she is an undead, but she's a graveborn then, but doesn't smell like undead. Yeah, maybe she was disguised.
It is hard to say. Ah, Your Highness, I must extend my deepest apologies. It was due to my
Protective lies?
that you
That's the
were
thing, is
subjected
I don't
to
really
such
like
distress.
protective lies, but
I beg your pardon.
it makes sense. Like, sometimes using a lie, it can make sense at times and things. What I prefer to do, if I have to lie, it's either half-truth or withhold information. That's another form of lying. I forget what it's called. When you don't tell someone something. But that's what I prefer, because I try to be as honest as possible. Like, honest to a T. But I try to also be nice in it if you need to, right? Like, it's hard. It's really hard to be honest in everything.
With me, and then she said something really weird.
And then you will always lie eventually. Like, you can't live perfectly honest, because you never know everything. So you're going to make a mistake at some point, so you'll probably lie about some piece of information at some point, just by not being knowledgeable enough in that situation and not knowing the thing. And then you don't even know that you're lying, but you are lying. Which is that lying by omission? No, lying by omission is not telling the answer, right? Lying by omission... Lying by omission is a type of deception that occurs when someone is intentionally leaving out important information. See, I will lie by omission if I'm trying to hide something, like to protect someone, basically. It's not actually lying to them, but it is technically by lying by omission, but you're not telling them something. It's more like you tell them something else to distract them from the thing, right? To protect them. Say if you're trying to protect a kid, right? You're not telling them, oh, you don't go honest, oh yeah, your parent got trapped in the burning house and isn't going to make it out. Instead, you be like, we're doing everything that we can to save them from the fire. Everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Like, telling them stuff, but you're not saying, yeah, your parent died yet. You're like, everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna do the best we can. Like, right? You lead them on in a different way, and then eventually they will be given the truth over time in the best way possible, and an understanding way as nicely as possible, right? And then also for things like information where it's not your place to tell someone, for example, you have to let it be someone else who explains something to someone. What did she say to her?
She got all spooky and lowered her voice, like...
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You tell the truth if you're asked or prompted, but if they don't, then yeah.
Felt colder. I mean, I'm usually pretty brave, but come on, that was just...
Now, that being said, if it comes to situations, for example, say I know someone, say I have a friend, and a friend's in a relationship, and that friend's partner in the relationship does something bad. And if I tell them, then it will cause an issue, a wedge between the relationship. It'll cause a problem. I'm still gonna tell my friend. It's not because I'm causing the problem. It's just giving them the information that they need to know so that relationship doesn't have more issues. Now, you don't do it in a way that you're trying to cause a problem, though. You just give the information to your friend because you're friends with them, and you make sure that they will have their conversation with their partner or whatever, stuff like that, right? That's the kind of thing as well that you gotta. Again, everything when it comes to social stuff, you have to find the right way to phrase things and balance things to the best of your abilities.
Whoa, She sounds scarier than the undead in the ghostly
And then
getaway.
I will lie during games.
Maybe
That's my
YouTuber
one
should
rule.
hire her.
If you're playing a game and you're supposed to lie in it, like Among Us or any other of the games like that, or Town of Salem or anything like that, I will lie because that's what the game is, and I will lie in the context of the game. Therefore, I will play it out like that. And then if I'm playing games with, say, siblings or friends or someone, I might lie in a joking way of like, say if you fell off a cliff, you pretend that you died, but you didn't actually die. You lie about that just for, like, the joke, and then you tell the truth right after, basically, because they find out right after. It's just a little prank, right? That kind of lie, that's harmless lies. When it's playing and for fun, it's fine. But that can have issues depending on the person, right? Who gets mad at it or whatever. And you can't take things too far.
Really came to the ball.
There's a difference between pranking someone or being just an asshole or a jerk about something.
Princess, that worried look doesn't suit you.
Oh, poor princess.
Don't worry, the Archduke will handle this. And Faramore
Indeed.
is sharp as ever.
And you have me
Plus,
here.
This knight in shining armor right here won't let any harm come to you.
Exactly.
Your Highness, please don't worry.
Yeah, you
It
got
was my
Rodrigo.
duty, and I apologize for not protecting you sooner.
You guys, it's not like any of this was your fault. Look at me, I'm fine. I'm not some delicate little flower, okay?
You're
And
pretty
if
as a
you tell me
flower,
not
but
to
yes, you're not
worry,
delicate like
then
that.
You're
You're
not
fine.
allowed to feel guilty either. It's not like you called the undead to crash the ball.
That's a good deal to make with someone. Don't feel guilty if you don't want me to be worried.
Rodrigo, I'm sure Father's not going to blame you for this. Look!
Everyone, the undead have been dealt with by our brave warriors.
He seems a little
In the name of
malnourished,
the
I feel like.
Archduke of Whiteridge,
Or
I'm
he's
happy to
permanently
announce
mogging.
the
One or the other, because
ball
look at
will
those
go on.
cheekbones, bro. Like, he is either sucking in his cheeks like crazy, or he is malnourished.
The goddess is watching over us, and under her protection, we shall finish this festival.
Wait, what?
The king is mogging us.
After
This is
all
horrible.
that just happened, we're really going to keep dancing?
Of course, Hammy, you don't let them ruin the festivities.
Miss Hammy, it is precisely because the undead instill fear that the ball must proceed.
Exactly.
I don't understand.
It's their culture.
According to the ancient legends of Whiteridge, these undead are
I guess,
said to
yeah,
be
you could have
servants of
really,
Hypergene.
really prominent cheekbones, I guess,
And this
technically.
festival
But it's really
commemorates the
rare to see
heroes
someone
who
that
once
prominent.
vanquished
That's rare. Usually you'd have some level of, like, malnourishment to have it be that prominent, to not have any, like... I guess not everyone has dimples
Every
or any
tradition
other...
of the
And it depends on the person. It is
carefully
genetics,
observed,
yeah. It does depend.
leading to the selection of the chosen one who lights the hero's ice sculpture, an act meant to invoke the hero's spirit for protection against the Hypergeans.
I see.
Indeed.
But isn't it still dangerous? With
Yeah,
so
I don't
many
know. He's
people
an
around?
archduke, but his daughter's a princess. So he's like the king, but he's an archduke.
shall
But
be
she's a
ever more
princess.
vigilant.
So I think he's an archduke, but she is a
Fortunately,
princess, but
the
she's
festival
his
is
daughter.
drawing to its
It's confusing.
close.
He's like the archduke of
After
this
the
land,
ball,
which is the
the
king of
time
this
will
land, but
come
he's the
for the
archduke of the
lighting of the
kingdom,
ice
because he's not the king of the kingdom. Right? I don't know. It's confusing. Because she is a princess, but... Like, wait, I'm gonna Google what the daughter of an archduke is called, if not a princess.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year's chosen one has been selected.
Daughter of an archduke called. The archduke's daughter is usually called an archduchess. Yeah, so why are they calling her a princess? So he has to be a king, right? An archduke is a rank of nobility that is one step above duke and one step below king. So he's one step below a king. Maybe we don't have a king, and that's why. So he's like the archduke, but he's not the king. So like he's got to be. Look at the resemblance. The bright red hair, the blue eyes, like the same fair skin. I'm pretty sure they're related. I guess though you might be right. If he's the archduke, maybe wait. It could be that he's not the father. It could be he's like the brother of the cousin, because they can still have family ties and relations. That's what royalty tends to be. Is an archduke tends to be either the cousin or brother, son, whatever, down the line, separated in the family, right? Like down the line. So it could be the daughter of the king being taken care of by the archduke, and so he's just a relative of hers, but not her actual dad. But I swear, it feels like he's her dad. But it could actually, yeah, be that there is a king, and he is just an archduke, and she is a princess. But then that would put her rank above his rank, and he seems to hold the full rank, like he gives all the speeches and everything. But maybe it's because she's sickly at times, and so then therefore, interesting. It's an interesting political matter,
After
honestly.
the bowl, please proceed to the ceremony site to witness the
It
most
could be.
sacred
It could be either
moment
one way or
of
the other.
Snowspire Festival.
I have not seen the new Shrimp Game update, but I have been told about it. You actually use doors in Mingle now? Interesting.
Oh, there's something you might not know. Before the lighting,
Okay.
the Chosen One has to offer a 7-petaled sapphirine blossom to the ice sculpture.
Gotcha.
But Chippy thought sapphirine blossoms only had 6
Yeah, I was gonna
petals.
say, we still had a petal slot open.
Yes, but there are super rare 7-petaled ones too. In Whitebridge, the 7-petaled sapphirine blossom is a symbol of miracles. It's like a sign of the ancient hero's will.
Nice.
My history tutor used to say that the war against the Hypogeans was an impossible war to win. The heroes had no chance until a miracle happened.
The goddess Dura herself from above dropped down and helped
So,
them.
it's kind of like finding a flower with a 7th petal. It feels impossible.
It's like a 4-leaf
but
clover,
everyone
very
believes in
lucky.
it.
Or even a 5-leaf clover, uber lucky.
And
6-leaf
hey,
clover,
who doesn't need a little bit of
impossibly
luck
lucky.
sometimes?
Where can I find that flower?
You can try searching the floral ruins just east of Cedar Town.
Okay.
We're blessed as the Chosen One, so I'm sure you'll find it. I'll be waiting for you with my father at the ceremony site.
Her Highness's suggestion is sound, and the lighting ceremony happens to take place near the floral ruins.
Mr. Faramore, are you coming with us?
Yes. In light of the recent events, I must patrol the ceremony site before the lighting commences.
That makes sense.
But first, let's get some rest. We'll head out bright and early tomorrow.
Aw, Chippy, we don't need to rest. Rest is for the weak. The night fades into day, and with the sunrise comes another morning. Nah, you need to rest. Rest is for the strong, but like, bro. Damn, Chippy always slowing us down. Are we about to get gate kept? Are we about to get time walled? I feel like we're about to get time walled. We are getting gate kept, unless this one's open. Can I beat it? Unlocks 22 hours, 33 minutes. We are getting time walled. Okay, so we have accomplished the main story up until the point where we are time gated again. Now to accomplish other things, all the side stuff that we need to get done on the daily. Copy, auto battle, auto progress, resonating hall. Level up our characters again. Level up.
Hey, you all right?
Equipment. Give them the better equipment. Excelente. Looks good. Here, inventory. Oh, we can use the A-stones. Nice. Grab that. Battle modes. Guild Supremacy boss. We haven't summoned it yet, sadly. We didn't get on the daily board. That's too bad. Ba-da-rum-ba-rum. We're currently top 6. Damn, we want to get higher than that. Ranking. Who's above us on the board right now? Damn, Nocturnal just unlocked it already? Damn. How close are we to unlocking the next boss thing? We're 500 points off? How are we 500 off, bro? I do need to kind of, I think, find a replacement guild member for one of our members. X-Flow's been gone for 4 days during the new season. We really do need a new member. Swap him out with someone else to remain as a competitive guild, basically. Let's go grab this treasure chest. Time Wall's dumbest invention? Yes, but it's to stop people from no-lifing the game to get ahead of other people, basically. Because then it'd be an unfair advantage. It's just like they're time gating the AFK stages. Right now I can only progress up to AFK stage 400, which is, it's nice. It makes you so you don't have to play the game too much. It's AFK Journey, right? You're supposed to be able to play this game AFK. Join in whenever you want, not play it super consistently. I play it very consistently to be competitive, but you don't need to. You can just enjoy the game, hop on whatever type of thing. Like, that's the general design of how the game's supposed to be. So it's following its game design. It's just, yeah, you will get time gated out of things, which is annoying for anyone trying to play through it. Especially if you're trying to, like, get everything done. Yeah. It's also because the story is short. They don't want people finishing it in 1 day and then having no new content to play for the next, like, month, basically. They want people to be slow going through the content, so that way it feels like it's more and lasts longer. Like, they're doing that specifically for those purposes, which sucks because, again, they make millions and millions of dollars per month, so it'd be nice if they were able to make more and more content, but it's a mobile game. as far as mobile games go, again, it's still my favorite. I think it's better than basically every other mobile game out there, other than like Plants vs Zombies, I guess, is my first favorite. But their new version one it's so scummy, the amount of ads and money and other stuff. I think Epic Games or whatever bought it. Whoever bought it, one of the people who makes microtransactions in all their games. And yeah, now Plants vs Zombies 2, basically, it's meh. Okay, I'm gonna stop clicking randomly. I'm gonna wait for the buckets to actually show up. Bucket, 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 bucket. There we go. But yeah, as far as mobile games go, it's a very good one. And again, there's quite a few things I like about this game. I like the lore, I like the story, I like the character designs. I enjoy it. I like seeing levels go up in numbers, get big. I like the shininess and the color design and everything. I like the cosmetics. Like, I really like my outfit that I've set up for my character right now. No, my eyepiece is off. I must put on a new mask. Face. We could wear this one, but I don't think that one matches our style. I think this one really does match our style. Like, it makes us really rich and fancy looking. It's like a magic, like, eyepiece. Yeah. Hells yeah. You have crisp Dr. Pepper, nice. Yeah, I've not drank soda in, I think, over a year now, which is good for me. Like, soda is like the first thing I cut out because I never was super into enjoying soda. Like, a lot of people are like soda lovers. Again, one of my closest friends, he's a soda addict. Like, his username on Discord is soda addict because he loves soda so much. But it's just so unhealthy, and yeah. And then juices are also basically unhealthy as heck.
To my name.
But it's nice to have a little bit every now and then, right? Just, it's crazy though how much sugar and other stuff they can fit into a drink compared to food, right? Like, have you seen the one where that guy does like the Dunkin' Donuts drink thing, and he shows just how much sugar is in Dunkin' Donuts in one of those sugar drinks, and it's equivalent to like 2 dozen donuts or something? I love donuts. Dude, I love baked goods in general. Like, oh my god, donuts, brownies, muffins, cake. Like, I love baked goods insanely, like, an insane amount. Like, top one, brownies, by far. Brownies, chocolate cake and brownies and fudge are all, like, have always been my top, like, area. Honestly, though, I think brownies might actually surpass chocolate cake. I just enjoy the word chocolate cake, or 2 words, chocolate cake. It's like one of my favorite things to say. Ooh, wrong thing. Faster there, you there, you there, you there. Battle. You love donuts? They make you feel sick? I know that, right? Okay, one of the things about donuts, though, donuts tend to look better than they taste, and I don't like that. I like when things look good and also taste good. Like, brownies taste better than they look, and I like things that taste better than they look, honestly.
To my name.
Like, take, like, one of the things online. One of the big things, Turkish Delight, from the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, right? Turkish Delight, he betrayed his family over it, because it's so good. And it looks so good online. But it's known as one of those foods that's like, yeah, it's a good dessert. It's all right, kind of thing, right? And so it's like, wow, it's like overrepresented. Like, it looks better than it tastes. A lot of chocolates are like that. They look really good, and then they're like, eh. But then there's just like high level fancy chocolates. Taste really, really good. There's so many things that taste super, super good. One of the nice things about dieting as well is because I won't eat just the random, like, junk food it still tastes really good, but it's not, like, super high quality, I now limit myself to having more high quality junk food at, like, less frequent options, and so then it tastes really good and really nice, and I can super enjoy it when I do have something, like, super tasty. Like, I love creme brulee, for example. Also, I need to try, a lava cake. I still haven't had a good chocolate lava cake, and they look so good, but I've never had, like, a really, really good one. Okay, I think we fight here. I think we do blow up that barrel to blow her up. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, easy puzzle battle.
Perfect today.
Yeah, brownies, 10 out of 10. Best brownies I've ever had in my life. My aunt made them during a winter festival in Canada, and she brought them in, and we'd been playing at the winter festival all day, so we were freezing cold, but, like, had fun. Sat down, and she put down a big tray of warm, steaming brownies. Think about it. Cold winter snow, you were going on ice slides all the time, seeing ice sculptures, going through an ice maze and stuff, like, playing it with your siblings and stuff, and then you come back, and you sit down for, like, a cup of hot chocolate, like, delicious hot chocolate, but those brownies, to this day, never had a brownie as good as those brownies. To this very day, never once. Those brownies were god tier, literal god tier. Like, heavenly brownies, heavenly brownies. And then she also makes a really good chocolate zucchini loaf. But dude, when it's cold outside and you have something warm to consume, one of the best feelings ever. Like, people are like, oh, it's such an aesthetic, drinking hot chocolate by an iced over, like, window with snow outside. It's not just an aesthetic. It is genuinely one of the nicest things in the real world. It's just like sitting in your room and reading a book while it rains outside or something. Or even just trying to sleep with, like, a nice relaxing rain. I know some people don't like the rain, but a nice relaxing drizzle to fall asleep to, heavenly. Or to, like, read a book with it's raining nicely outside, heavenly. Nice warm sun where you've got that sun glare with, like, those anime sound effects where there's, like, the bugs or the birds chirping in the distance, the nice things, those type of stuff, heavenly. They're real things. They're not just video aesthetics and stuff. But the crazy thing is some people don't get to experience that. Not everyone gets snow in the world, right? So many people don't get to experience snow in the world, which means they never get to experience the fact of, like, eating a hot food or hot meal or drinking hot chocolate or something after playing out in the snow. Like, so many people don't get to expect that. Experience that, not expect that. And that's just a tragedy, but it is how it is, right? It's like where you're born. And then some people get to travel, so then some people do get to experience it at some point in their lives. But it's awesome. We take it for granted wherever we live, but there's so many benefits. Like, something that I love the beach so much. Canada does not have good beaches. There's no good, hot, nice seawater beaches really here in Canada. Like, it doesn't really exist. America, oh my god, the beaches are nice there. Florida beaches, Miami beaches, like, oh my god, is it nice down in America, the beaches there. That's one of the things that I would want to, like, be in America for, is, like, the sunshine and the beaches and the seawater. So good for your skin, so good for your just healthcare in general. Like, part of what I used to have, what's it called? I used to have eczema on my legs. And it was bad and awful. I hated it. I hated having eczema. Eczema is like patches of dry skin with, like, itchy bumps, similar to acne, but it's way worse. And it's really bad. When I was a baby, I had it all over. My parents had to, like, give me special baths and stuff. But over time they treated it, and it got to the point where it was just on my legs. And then we'd go on a family vacation every March break. In Canada, you have March break, it's like 1 week off, basically. It's spring break, I think, in America. I don't know if America has a week off as well or not, but anyways, Canada, we have March break, which is 1 week off in March. And my family, we drive down to Florida, which is a 24-hour drive. Nobody else I know does a 24-hour drive. But we do a 24-hour drive all the way down to Florida. And we'd go to, like, Clearwater is the main spot we'd go to. Then we started going to, like, Orlando and Universal Studios and stuff when the theme parks came out and stuff, right? That was great. Harry Potter Land and everything. Love it. Fantastic. Love Universal Studios. Fantastic amusement park. 10 out of 10. Absolutely love what they've done. I'm really excited to go eventually. I will go down to America again just to go for the How to Train Your Dragon exhibit that has been released, I think, this year. I think it's out now. I think it is. Or it's releasing this year, perhaps. But anyways, going down to Florida and going to those beaches, it would cure my eczema. It would cure everything. Like acne, eczema, anything skin issue, it was seawater plus sunshine. And the sunshine, because of the vitamin D, it cures your skin, basically. Like, it heals your skin. If you don't burn it. Again, it's in moderation and in proper treatment levels. So you don't sunburn yourself, because then, yes, your skin peels off and it's horrible and you can get skin cancer and yada yada yada. But if you have the right amount of sun and then salt water, I don't know what it is about salt water in the ocean, but it's crazy good for cleansing your skin. I guess salt is like one of the things that helps clean your skin. Like, salt water actually is good for cleansing skin. And so that plus the sun, it would just cure my stuff. And so a couple years of having family vacations down there and, like, taking vitamin D supplements and stuff, my eczema's gone, and I've never had it come back since. Like, never once had it come back. Right now, like, as I've grown older, I've gotten acne issues because, again, ginger, your skin is super fair and easy to get acne, and I'm trying my best to, like, get rid of all acne. But if I was in a place where, like, there was beaches and sunlight and stuff, I'd cure it so much faster and more easily because of just how nice it is for skincare. That's the one painful thing about Canada, is it's a lot harder to have good skincare here in Canada because you're in a place where it's cold and there isn't as much vitamin D and sunshine. Canada's got a lot of benefits again, but then that's one of the things that I would appreciate more. So hopefully someday I get wealthy enough where I can take, like, at least one vacation a year down to America during the winter time and just enjoy the beaches there. That's a goal. That's one of the goals of mine, is to be able to go back down there. Because it used to be a family vacation type of thing, and now it'd be cool to go on my own. That'd be a cool thing. And now I have a lot of friends in America. That's one of the things as well. Online, so many American friends compared to here in Canada. Very few people. Oh, wait, is this just the Snowflake Challenge again? Okay. So this is just another infinite minigame where you can play it again whenever you want, basically. Okay, cool. Yeah, moderation, yep. And if you ever do get a sunburn, aspirin. Aspirin is what you're supposed to take, basically. I think, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Aspirin, right? I'm pretty sure. Yes, aspirin. Aspirin, if you get sunburned, aspirin is what you take to help with the sunburn. It'll make the pain less, and it will also help heal the skin faster. But yeah. Everything in moderation, always. Too much of anything will always be bad for you, including water. You can literally die by drinking too much water. That's the biggest example of everything in moderation. Okay, cool. A little lake up there, but we can't reach it. Interesting. Oh, wait, we can? Can we? No, I can't get over there. Alright, too bad. There's something there, though. It's like blocking your way. Maybe we can get over there. It's a little capybara hot spring. Like, personal capybara hot spring, huh? Okay, so we've explored all of that. We haven't gotten these guys yet. Alright, let's go kill these guys. I guess that's a dead end. We have to go around. Your mother used to slather your back in alloy? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Dude, parents do so much for kids. It's nice. That's one of the things that's in, like, Japanese culture, where, like, people wash each other's backs. Honestly, high-key wish I had someone to, like, wash my back and stuff. Like, having someone watch your back is nice. Personally, I'm a touch person. Not everyone is. I love massages. Like, massages and other stuff is just heavenly. Someone, like, it's a thing. Someone touching, like stroking your hair, or, like, just affectionately touching you, just 10 out of 10. But also just massages or other stuff in general, just 10 out of 10 as well. Like, super awesome. Alright, let's pull it right there. Ah, almost in the middle. I missed the perfect catch one there. You want to get in the center, it gives you a harder catch, but it gives you a better catch if you get it, like, right in the center of the yellow thing. So right there. Boom. See, double weight up? So it increases the weight times 2. So it gives a higher chance of, better rarity of the fish. The golden quality of the fish. It's not rarity, it's quality. Rarity of the fish is decided as you catch it, like, randomly RNG-wise. And then the quality of it is decided by your catch, and then how well you catch it after you start having it on your line. It'd be on the giving end of physical affection? Nice. Yeah, again, for everyone, it's different. I like being the one who also gives physical affection, because it's still touch, right? It's still, whether it's you giving it or receiving it, both are nice. Like, I like both kind of thing, right? Like, you know, people ask, like, a big spoon or little spoon type of thing. I'm personally, like, I'm happy big spooning someone. And then, it's not like I dislike being little spoon. I don't think anyone, honestly, who dislikes being little spoon? But I do prefer, I think, big spoon, just because I find it more comfortable. Maybe it's just because I'm a bigger person, usually. Like, I haven't met many girls that are taller than me, like, very rare. Like, there are very few girls who are over 6 feet tall, basically. That, like, very, very few. Unless they put on heels. Then, my god, bruh. When my sisters put on fucking, like, 6-inch, 8-inch heels, and then get taller than me, it's so annoying. Because, like, they're all shorter than me, and then they put on these 8-inch heels, and it's like, okay, well, now you're 6'3", huh? Like, what am I, 6'1", 6'2", what am I supposed to do about that, huh? Now you're way taller, you're towering over me, like, bro. Crazy. Girls with heels, absolutely crazy. I feel like that's one of the reasons why girls always are like, oh, I want a taller guy than me. It's partially because a lot of girls enjoy wearing heels, and they don't want the guy shorter than them when they wear heels. But when girls wear, like, 8-inch heels, for example, nah. Like, you have to be, like, 5'2", basically, to wear 8-inch heels and still be shorter than a 6-foot person. Because then that would make you, what, 5'8"? Or, no, I mean 5'10"? Yeah, if you have 8-inch heels as 5'2", you're 5'10". You're already now taller than most guys, like, something like 70% of guys. Because average, I think, is 5'9" for guys, I think. Here in Canada, I think it's a little higher. I think it might be 5'10" even in Canada, potentially. Because Canada, we're just bigger in general, like, taller height. Just larger in size in general here in Canada. Different place in different world. Like, a lot of Asians tend to be, like, shorter and smaller, right? I don't know about America. Because, okay, America and Canada were both, like, built on people who immigrated here, right? And so, like, for me, my ancestors are, like, Irish, Welsh, English, British. Probably a little bit of German, some other stuff in there, probably. But, like, mainly Irish, mainly English, British. But, yeah. Fun fact, the Irish used to be treated as, like, not white people, basically. We were treated, like, Irish people were treated, like, as slaves, basically, way back when. Like, it was bad. Irish were abused, like, from all time by the British. It's why Irish people hate the British. Hate them so much. Because of just how awful they were treated by, like, not just the British, by, like, so many people. Like, the poor Irish. Irish are such, like, sweet people from all the ones that I've met and stuff. Fantastic people with fantastic culture. Absolutely abused by all the other people around them, basically. Yeah. Well, it's rare you hear it about, like, stuff basically of slaves of, like, the same color of different people, right? Like, there's always different, like, countries had slaves of their own kind. Like, it's just massively, not just slaves of other races, right? But Irish are one of the ones who were definitely the most abused, especially in America and Canada, massively. There's a certain type of Irish, I forget what they're called. But it was bad. It was bad. But now you're, you know, everyone's like welcome and fine, which is nice. It's crazy. It's crazy how much, like, there was racism and classism between not just, like, white people and black people and stuff. It's, like, different types of white people. Like, I've heard of it's a big thing in, like, India as well, that there's a lot of different, like, types of Indians, and they all, different ones, like, argue with each other. It's, like, it's crazy how much people are divisive of each other, just based on looks alone. It's wild. Classism will always exist, and it's the biggest worst one out of all. It doesn't matter what race you are, what sex you are, what gender you are, whatever you are. When it comes to classism, it is global, universal, always. Like, there is always classism differences that hurt people, like, always.
As though it's real.
But also at the same time, there's a quote I love, wealth amplifies. So if you're an asshole and you're rich, you become a really big asshole. But if you're a really nice person and a good person and you become rich, you become like a super nice person. Like, you help a lot of people with your wealth, basically. And it's a real thing. Some of the, basically the nicest people I've ever met, they have wealth. But also basically the shittiest people I've ever met have wealth. Like, it gives them the extreme. Because when you have wealth, you less care about other people's opinions of you. You less care about other things happening because you're not reliant on, like, say, one job or this or that. Because you have the money you have the FU money, right? FU money, and then you also have the status that comes with money and other stuff. So then more of their real self is usually shown, and they're more blatant and obvious about it. Especially since a lot of people suck up to people when they have wealth. And so, like, you really can either tell they're either a really nice person usually, or like a really awful person. And it's usually obvious. Some hide it more based on, like, manners or how they were raised and stuff, but, like, yeah. The immunity of money. Well, yeah, money lets you do a lot of things. There's a reason why most things are tickets and fines. And there's jail bail. Like, you can bail yourself out of jail for most crimes. Most things you can get away with money. Like, take, like, what just happened in the American election, right? Like, Trump's now in. Biden, he pardoned his entire family of all crimes that they've committed. And he also pardoned, like, Anthony Fauci and a bunch of other people. And it's like, yeah, if you're getting pardoned and stuff, you know, you've done some terrible crimes if you're getting pardoned by the president. It's wild, pardoning his entire family. Because that's just basically saying, yes, we committed lots of crimes. Yes, we've committed crimes. Now you can't persecute us for these crimes. No. Hello, Hornleaf Bear. Have you committed a crime, Hornleaf Bear? You stole the honey from the bees? The winter bees? People have asked before, where do bees get honey if it's during the winter or something else like that? And usually the only bees that can make honey during the winter or other areas where there aren't many flowers and stuff it means it's carnivore bees. Bees that eat the flesh of things and then turn that into honey. And that's a real thing, I'm pretty sure. It's either carnivore bees or carnivore wasps. But they make flesh honey. I forget what it is. It is a real thing, right? This is not just a fantasy thing. Carnivore bees that make meat honey. I'm like 99% sure this is a thing, right? The vulture bee is something said to produce so-called meat honey, but this is a misnomer, resulting from scientific uncertainty due to historic confusion of multiple species, each with a slightly different method of processing. So, they are stingless bees that eat rotting meat and produce a substance similar to honey, but it's not quite honey because it's meat honey. It's protein-rich secretions from the bee's glands. Yeah, it's literally meat honey, right? And that's what happens whenever you're in, like, a place that is, that doesn't have flowers, basically. They become meat bees. Hello, Icy, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Check DMs when I got the chance. Will do. Flesh honey sounds like horrifying stuff. It sounds horrifying. Honestly, I want to try it, though. I want to try meat honey. Meat honey sounds a lot better than flesh honey. Flesh honey sounds a lot worse. But also, they literally said they eat rotting corpses, right? Rotting corpses? So it's not even just meat honey. It's rotten meat honey, which sounds horrifically bad. But supposedly it tastes good. Rotten meat honey. Yum. Look, from this angle, see? It's an arrow pointing in the direction. I seem to remember there being a hornleaf bear den over there. Roar. Okay, I got it. You want to find your way home. You must be lost. There's not much food around this time of year, either, so you must be starving. Poor old hornleaf bear. Chippy didn't think it could be so smart, trying to communicate with us like that. How do we get it back to its den, Magister? This bear's reminding me of the bear from Solo Leveling. By the way, Solo Leveling, it's insanely popular. I have a Crunchyroll account, and on all the animes in all of Crunchyroll, I've never seen an anime with so many likes. It has over 100,000 likes per episode. One of the episodes, I think, has over 300,000 likes. There are not that many Crunchyroll users. Basically, everyone loves Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling insanely probably one of the best animes of all time at this rate. Like, it is genuinely incredible anime. Incredible animation, incredible storyline, incredible fight scenes. It's just insanely good. Yeah, I have Crunchyroll. I've considered getting rid of it because I kind of want to pirate stuff for free. I mean, legally watch stuff on the internet from the animation studios because money. That you can't really pirate things to my knowledge to your TV and stuff, and I like watching anime on my TV with my siblings, so that's the main reason I keep Crunchyroll. And then I have the app for it as well, and then I don't have to worry about the ads or the scams or the viruses that I could get from very legitimate sites and sources that are very legitimate and not bad at all. No sailing the 7 seas like One Piece does. Let's get crystal berries for it. Nice, so it can reunite with its friends. Hell yeah. Alright, we will get crystal berries for him. That is definitely meat honey, by the way. That is 100% meat honey. That is rotten flesh honey. Delicious. Yummy, yummy. Recommend 2 shows. The Ancient Magnus Wife. I've seen I'm a Spider, So What? Fantastic anime. Fantastic. They did a really good job on that one. I don't think I've watched The Ancient Magus Wife. I don't think I've seen that one. I just watched The Ascendance of Bookworm, and that one was pretty good. It's not my normal type of thing. I love fantasy, though. It is fantasy, and I do love fantasy. But it's like, it was a lot more slice of life-like, but they did it really well. Like, they did a really good job of it. And, man, I love that main character girl. Like, she's awesome. What a great representation of a family. It's rare these days that we have good family representation in media. Like, there's so few good parents, like, genuinely good parents with good kids. Like, the most recent one I can say is Spy X Family. Fantastic anime. That anime is good for kids, good for adults, good for guys, good for girls. It's an everybody can watch anime. There's very few anime out there that I'd recommend to everyone and anyone, and Spy X Family is like the one anime I'd say anyone from any age, from any place could watch and enjoy, because it has a little bit of everything for everyone, and it's just really well made. And also, great example of a family, and that's an adopted family that's getting together. Like, that is just, it's wholesome. It's very good stuff. Highly recommend Spy X Family if you haven't watched it. And then as far as isekai go, my favorites are Overlord, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and then RE0. Definitely top 3 for me are those 3. Mushoko Tensei is also good, which is Jobless Reincarnation. That one's good as well. There's a couple other ones that are really good as well, but they're good at, like, different small things. And that one has some things in it that annoy me, but, like, every show will have some things that aren't perfect. Frieren is really, really good. I also find it really stupidly funny how people call Frieren a fascist for killing demons that are pure evil. It's one of the funniest online things yet, because Frieren is such a fantastic show. Like, 10 out of 10, Frieren, fantastic. Love Frieren. But the fact that people compare pure evil beings to the opposite of fascists, that Frieren killing evil super beings are fascists, that she's fascist for killing evil super beings, is wild as a comparison. Like, absolutely wild. They're the kind of people that would fall for, like, a demon's tricks and, like, end up worshipping the wrong thing and then getting themselves, like, in trouble or their family killed or something, just because they were told sweet words or saw crocodile tears from someone. Let's level up our characters. Nice. And let's directly level up these ones.
This feels...
Was Freyasto about to say, yes, this feels good? Like, whoa, bro. I'm just giving you an upgrade here. What the heck? You don't have to go off on saying stuff like that. Jesus. I think I've upgraded everything correctly. Yup. Where's the Hornleaf Bear? I thought we were bringing him here. I swear we replaced all the berries, right? Bro, what? Oh, there he is. Weird. Why is it ignoring the food? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he was following us, huh? It's drawing me again. What's it trying to tell us this time? It looks kind of like a word, but Chippy can't understand it. Has it actually learned the concept of words? I mean, it's totally unreadable, so it's still got some learning to do. I would have said illegible there, but okay. I had no idea that any creature besides familiars could reach this level of intelligence. I'm gonna pluck a few of its hairs and take them back to study. Damn, Chippy, okay. Or I mean, Hammy, okay. What's it trying to tell us? The crystal berries aren't yummy enough? No, I don't think that's it. Roar. Maybe it's just not hungry. Maybe it just wants to play with us. Isn't the slime one mildly NSFW? No. Reincarnated as a slime? Not at... No. Not at all. There's zero NSFW in it. The NSFW one is Redo Healer. That's the literal borderline Smentai one. That is, literally, it's full on that. Unless you watch it on Crunchyroll. I watched it on Crunchyroll, it censors everything. Which means half the show is basically them shining lights on the screen so you can't see anything. But that's the bad one for Isekai. Everything else is usually they have dirty jokes and stuff. Like Overlord, rewatching it for like the 3rd time with my family, when I was showing it to my younger brother, it has a lot more sex jokes in it than I remembered, man. There's way too much mature stuff for his age. I was like, damn, okay, this is my favorite anime and has this many? Like, I still love it at like, it's good for like a mature age, Overlord, I think. It's one of the better ones for more mature, but it does have a lot of stuff that's like, I wouldn't show it to a kid, basically, now that I think of it, kind of thing with, like, Overlord. The time I got a reincarnated slime, I think that's less of them, but he's still, like, the main character is a little pervy, but he doesn't do anything pervy, actually. Like, he's just the kind of guy that's like, wow, I'm sitting on a girl's lap, ooh, but he's a slime, right? So he's like, he gets to be in girls' laps all the time and stuff. Wait, it looks like it's about to cry. Why is the bear about to cry? How does it make such vivid expressions? It's really something worth studying. Okay, the bear wants us to help something, I think. Old journal. Is this bear like a human in the past life? Is it like a reincarnated person? Let me read the journal already. Stop the dialogue. Okay, well, we just skipped the journal. These are some kind of philosophical writings. Chippy can't really understand it. It's as bad as what the Hornleaf Bear wrote. Can't make heads or tails of it. Although the last few sentences seems like the writer is exploring whether or not he's still himself after transforming his body. I knew it, he is transformed. Maybe not reincarnated. Maybe he did an experiment and transformed him. Guys, I've got a crazy idea. What if this Hornleaf Bear is feeding on spirits? Eating ghosts? No need to beat around the bush. Oh, so it must be the Hornleaf Bear ate someone's spirit and now the spirit's like soul bonded to it? It can't be. It can't be. Come on, just say it. It really is a transformed human, so it is a transformed human then. Hey bear, were you a human? Nod your head if yes. Grrr. How'd you get turned into a bear? Yeah, what did you do? Did you step in like... What's that Pokemon professor who turns himself into a Pokemon? I can't remember him. He's above Misty's gym. Bill? It's Bill. It's Bill. Professor Bill. He's like Bill. He was stepped in Bill's machine and transformed him into an animal. The Hornleaf Bear is actually a person? You prepare a spell to turn it back. Bippity boppity boo! Man you shall be. Take a sight at the sky and see. That's crazy. It changed back. Alright, let's read the journal. I didn't get to see the journal. Collections, archives. Where is it? It's not any of these ones. I'm surprised we didn't get everything unlocked in that area. We missed the monument. Old journal. It's not that. It was the... Is it old journal, actually? Okay, it is. Philosophical notes. It is this one. If every part of a wooden horse has been replaced, can it still be considered the same? That's actually one of the ones that I learned in philosophy class. It is genuinely a highly debated one, and I think it's not. If every part of something is completely replaced, it is no longer the same thing. The main one they usually say is if you take a boat, right? A boat that gets repaired year after year over time as it like takes damage and stuff, and wooden board gets replaced, another one gets replaced, the mast gets replaced, the wheel gets replaced, the stern, the bow, the bow, the main front part that can stick out and stuff. If each piece gets replaced and eventually every piece of wood is new on the boat, is it the same boat or not? It's built on the same design, it looks the same, but all the wood pieces are new. I think it becomes a new boat. It's like a new generation of it. It's like the kid of that boat. That's my thoughts on it. So if you take like a wooden object, like if you take something and you take it apart and then you rebuild it with other pieces, I don't think it's the same thing. I think it's a new thing. But it's a new thing built on the ideal of the old thing. It's like having a Lego set, and you build the Lego set, you take it apart, you build it with new pieces, but in the exact same image. It is still the same Lego set. It is still the same, like, image and purpose and, yeah, imagery and stuff. It still exceeds the same presence, but it is different as a thing. It is a new Lego set. It is different building blocks that built the thing. That's my personal thought on that philosophy. When I grew up, my body became completely different from before, but I'm still me. So that's the key thing here. If you transform your body completely differently, but you still have like your entire mindset of what you are, like your spirit, your essence, your soul, if that still exists with you, then therefore I think you are still you. You may be a different version of you, a different you because you're now a new thing, but you're still you. And for us, as far as us humans go, like our brains of what we are electrically, like we have little, basically your brain, it's a neural network that sends electric signals across it that creates the images and the memories and everything else, right? Like, we can simulate it eventually, basically, which is why people are afraid that we're in a simulation, because eventually we will be able to have video games and worlds as realistic as what we live in, through just literal electric pulses through the brain and controlling things. They're already trying to learn how to influence our dreams and stuff, and they can already ask us a question and get an answer inside of a dream, and they can also create, like, some imagery from people's dreams so far. Like, they're getting pretty close to the point where they can do a lot of stuff. So yeah, that'll be cool when it's done. But yeah, there's a decent chance we're in a simulation, and if it does take the same electrical powers and stuff, and the same, like, soul being of what you are, all your memories and everything else, I think it's the same you. It's really hard to say, because if you took that and you cloned yourself, is it the same you if you cloned yourself with the exact same neurons, the exact same electrical signals and memories and everything else? If you clone yourself, it's not the same you. It is a different you. But if you transport yourself, if you take your brain, remove it from one body and put it in a new person's body, and somehow it works, right, in the new person's body, I think that is still you because of your brain, but it's a new version of you because you're in a new body. That's my thoughts anyways. And I personally do believe in the soul. Personally, I believe in us having a soul. Would I still be mad if I had a different body? Or would I still be me, not mad, if I had a different body? Yes, I would say yes. Would my soul remain intact? That's a big question. Would your soul, like, shape differently? I think it does change. Our soul grows and transforms. It's still like a thing that we get when we were born. Like, when you come into existence, you gain your soul. The soul is there. And as you grow, your soul grows with you in shape and form. So it would mold your soul, but your soul would still be the soul. It'd be like having a piece of Play-Doh, or like some sort of squishy thing, and you get to mold it with how you transform and how you grow and change. But it's still the Play-Doh. It's still the original thing. You're just molding into something new. Maybe it gets a little bit bigger, maybe it gets a little bit smaller, but still you at the center and the core, and it's still the same essence, right? That's my thoughts. Dura above, please allow me to get closer to the truth. Okay, so that was his philosophical notes. Makes sense. Philosophy, one of my favorite subjects. I love philosophy and the lessons that you can get from it, because it can help you with so many things in life, having some level of philosophy and understanding of different questions and thought processes, so that way you can create a good way of going about life, right? If it goes beyond consciousness, though, how can we be sure? Yeah, that is one of the issues, yes. Grapple of the idea with a legitimate soul? Yeah, it's hard. My thing for why a soul exists is when I, like, close my eyes and dig deep down into myself, I can feel a presence inside of me. I don't know how to describe it, but there is a core to what I am as a being. That's just my own personal thoughts on that. And then the other thing is you can see the lights of someone's eyes leaving them. Now, I know there is a physical aspect to that. When someone does die, their eyes, like, dilate and unfocus and, like, go away, but there's a reason why we call it, like, there's a light in someone's eyes that disappears. There's a difference between your eyes dilating from getting, like, knocked out or passing out or having a near-death experience or something like that, or being, like, drugged or whatever, and, like, something that forces you to be passed out and removed from consciousness. That is very different from death. Death has a certain, like, coldness to it. Not just the brain shutting down, not just the body going cold, the heart stopping beating. There's some sort of, like, loss that's beyond that. Because someone's heart can stop beating, and they can, like, literally physically die for a second, and then come back, right, and continue where they left off. And there will be brain damage depending on how long you were dead for. Like, when my dad was gonna have the blood stents put in, and then they killed him on the table because of his allergic reaction. It's not really, like, allergic reaction, it's like a physical allergic reaction. Is when they put the tube through his, like, arm, like, in towards his heart and stuff, it, like, hit a nerve, and that nerve ending, like, put his body into, like, shock, and, like, killed him, basically. His heart, like, stopped. And so they had to bring him back, pull the tube out. We're like, hey, we can't put a stent in. Your body is the kind of body that will have a reaction to this thing, and we literally killed you for, like, a couple seconds, so yeah, we can't do this for you. So he, like, died for a few seconds and then came back, and they revived him, resuscitated him. His soul was still there, right? Like, it didn't leave his body. But if he stayed like that, then he would have died, and then the soul would have, I don't know where it goes or what happens. Like, there's also the rule of the universe, matter cannot be created or destroyed, it is just transformed, right? So, like, it's weird. There's so many philosophy things to it. And then there's, like, the theory of, like, a group consciousness and other stuff. Like, I don't know if I believe in heaven or hell and stuff. And I don't know if I believe in, like, a one and only God type thing. Like, I believe that there is something out there, some rule, some reason, some rhyme to our universe the way it is. Whether it's a simulation one, whether it is the Christian God, whether it is the Buddhist God, whether it is the whatever other gods there are out there. Whatever it is, there is something to our world, to our universe, and that's why I will live my life righteously to myself and in honor of what life is and the essence of it. I believe in a soul, so I believe after death there is something. It's not just black void nothingness. There's something more to it. Like, it can be black void nothingness, but with some sort of energy. There's more to it. There's more to it than not, right? Like, there's something to it more. There's something there. There's something we don't know yet. Like, there could be a fourth dimension, for example. We don't know yet, but we're trying to study it. We're trying to get there. A fourth dimension is basically wormholes. Because a wormhole, it takes you from one spot in space and puts you out in another spot out in space, completely separate, and throws you basically through space-time into that new spot. And if we can figure out how to do wormholes and black holes and transportation like that, and get the fourth dimension, then we can maybe figure out if multiverse is real or if it's a simulation or whatever. Like, there's a whole bunch into it that we're getting there on the way to figuring out, but we probably won't know for a while. But it may be very close to the generation where we can figure it out, because as we progress more as a humanity, as a species basically, our lifespans continue to expand, and we will get to the point what's called the immortality line. And basically what that means is you get to the point where you're making our lifespans extend faster than we die at. So say the average lifespan used to be like 40 years old, even 30 years old. Now it's like, what, 80 years old or something? And if you live a healthy, good life, you can get up to 120 years old. So now, if we can make technology in 1 year that expands your life by 1 year, that makes you basically immortal. Because if the technology makes you 1 year older every year, then there's no year that passes that you aren't staying alive. Therefore, you become immortal. Right now, we're at something like, I think it's a few months. Like, we're expanding the human lifespan a few months each year, or it's a few weeks or something. We're getting close, though. We're almost at the point where immortality could potentially be a thing. I personally believe we could have immortality by the next 100 or 200 years. If we figure out the right things. Because we already know of an immortality thing existing. There's a jellyfish that's literally immortal. And when I'm saying immortal, I don't mean the mythical immortal where nothing can kill you, nothing can go wrong. I mean the immortality where your body constantly regenerates itself and doesn't decay to the point where it dies. The reason why we die of old age is our cells stop reproducing themselves, they stop the cell cycle, and so since they stop replicating and stop creating new cells and stop literally keeping your body running and functioning, your body slowly shuts down, falls apart, old age, you die, right? Something, maybe a disease will overtake your weakened immune system because it's no longer functioning correctly. If we can get to the point where we have that same jellyfish's build, where our cells are constantly replicating themselves, then we gain immortality. Alternatively, if we create technology that can replicate our cells for us, like little microbots that build our cells and rebuild things for us, then we get immortality that way. The third way, if it's not genetical and it's not technological, where it's like microbots keeping us alive, the third way would be some sort of uploading your consciousness into like a cyborg robot, or uploading it as like data to computer, which again, another thing towards simulation. Could be a thing. Could be a thing. I don't like that immortality. Personally, I think that one's bad. I don't know if uploading yourself counts as still being you, or if it makes it a copy of you or a clone of you, right? If it's a virtual clone of you, is that still you? Does it get new experiences? Does it upgrade data? I don't know. Like, our brains work like computers. It's weird. It's really, really weird. But I would like it to either be the biological one, where we figure out like how to be like a jellyfish, of like our cells constantly replicate, or we get the microbots one, where the little robots help keep our body running. Those are the two that I like, and hopefully one of those two will happen, or even maybe a mix of both happens, right? There isn't going to be like some medicine you take and that makes you immortal. And you'll still be able to die if you get hit by a car, stabbed, shot by a gun, yada yada yada, right? There won't be like a, boom, magic, you're cured of everything, right? Won't exist. Cyberpunk? Yes, kind of cyberpunk-y type stuff. It will happen eventually, something like that. Real, I feel immortality is just too unnatural and might mess up the population. So the thing is, if we do gain immortality, there will be the issues that come with immortality of like, it'll probably be the rich who mainly get to use it. It'll probably get gatekept. It'll probably cause wars and other stuff. But if humanity can fully get to that point, it will get to the point where, if you ever watch like Futurama or something, there will be like suicide pods or other stuff where people can like choose to end their lives. But if we expand to be multiplanetary and continue to expand and stuff, we should be able to self-sustain. Like, population shouldn't become an issue. There should not be an issue of like running out of resources for each other. We should be able to expand and create things. And then there's the Dyson sphere theories and how to like harvest the sun and everything. And remember, the sun is literally just a giant nuclear reactor, basically. It's a massive nuclear thing that we take the radiation, the rays that hit our Earth, that gives the photosynthesis synthesis to the plants, and then also the solar panels and stuff, and we take the nuclear power from the sun, basically, to power the Earth. And so now we're looking into more nuclear power where we can make our own nuclear generators. Not as powerful as a star or the sun or anything, but eventually we should be able to capture a star, basically, and have its power and its essence to create things and use technology and stuff. It's insane. Deep really fast? Yeah, that's how it gets with stuff. The game is waiting on us? Yes, we continue. Socrates. Socrates, of course. It's like, is this a philosopher? It's Socrates is the philosopher, I think, not Socrates. Let me look up. Socrates the philosopher. This is what happens when we get a philosopher here. Yeah, it says Socrates, of course. Everyone knows Socrates. Socrates is the only thing coming up. There's no Socrates. He is definitely based on Socrates, though. In my opinion, without new people, everything would become dry in the end. The thing is, we wouldn't stop having children. You'd still get new people, and people would still die. Again, there's constant deaths to wars. There's constant deaths to starvation, constant deaths to stupid idiots like people who drunk driving, people crashing their vehicles, people jumping off of cliffs, standing too close to a cliff edge. There's people who will get attacked by dogs, wolves, bears, sharks. People will drown. People will get burned in forest fires. People will, like, horrible things will happen no matter what. People will still die. The immortality that we will achieve will not be undying immortality. It'll be the immortality of your body will continue to replicate itself, so you will not fall apart, but eventually something will kill you. Whether it's yourself or some random mishap or whatever happens, something will eventually kill you. So humanity would still cycle. It would just be, yeah, it would be accidental death. You could trip and fall over. You can literally die from tripping and falling over, and if you hit your head wrong. Like, you could be biking and you could get in an accident or hit a tree or something, or your bike wheel blows out or something. It's very easy. Eventually you will die to an accidental death. We'd still have a spike in population, but people would still be dying, right? It's not immortality of the god power of, like, nothing can kill you. You're gonna live in the universe forever, even if you got sent out into the void and the space dust, right? What about when the sun dies? So that's why, again, you expand to be multi-planetary and then multi-galaxy, and you expand to the next galaxy. And we have literally, like, what is it, a billions of years or something till the sun blows up? Well, let me see. When does the sun go away? When will Earth die to the sun? The Earth will die to the sun in 7.59 billion years. Yeah, we're fine. We've got 7 billion years to become, what's it, a stage 4 civilization or something? Something like that. We're like, what, stage 1 or something? Not even. Like, you need to expand to the point of terraforming. That's stage 1 civilization, something like that, right? There's a whole bunch of theories on it and all kinds of stuff. We'll be fine. Like, you don't have to worry about the sun killing you. You don't have to worry about the heat death of the universe yet. You don't have to worry about any of those types of things. The only thing you have to worry about right now, the main things are keeping yourself fed, keeping your family fed, keeping yourself alive. Biological weapons, that's the big one. Stuff like COVID and stuff, but if they release one that kills a lot of people, that one's dangerous. And nuclear war. Nuclear war, probably not going to happen. Mutually assured destruction, probably. I don't think nuclear one's going to happen. I'm more worried about the biological weapon one, where it releases a disease that we don't have the cure to, that wipes us all out. But Mother Nature is also super powerful and always creates cures to it and other stuff, right? Like, the nuclear fallout at Chernobyl, there's a fungus growing on it. Literal plants that are able to sustain and grow on the most toxic nuclear waste on our entire planet, and they can grow there. Because Mother Nature evolves with it. And so even if most of humanity gets wiped out by either a nuclear war, by some sort of biomatic murdering virus, by any type of thing, bioweapons, I think some of humanity will survive. Maybe all of us will die. Maybe it's pathetic like that. Maybe we'll re-evolve from, like, monkeys or something would happen. I don't know exactly how it would work, but I have faith in humanity not killing itself, and if it did really stupidly do some things, I have faith that some humanity would struggle and make themselves survive, because we adapt to everything. So I think some people would live, like the Fallout world type of thing. Someone would have the bunkers. Maybe it would be the rich elite that get to live, sadly, but someone would survive, I think, personally. I think someone way up in the north would survive, someone way down in the south, someone on a random island, someone in the middle of the ocean, someone in space, someone somewhere will survive, whatever horrible thing happens to the world, and then Mother Nature and evolution will hopefully take its course and keep us alive by transforming what we are and who we are. How did you turn into a bear, Mr. Philosopher? Pah! It was the mage! Or that mage? Who's that mage? I remember he was dressed in blue with a round-rimmed glasses and a blonde bowl-cut hair. Is that the guy working for the Archduke? Oh, Chippy remembers him from the festival. Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of bad. That lousy. Oh no, it's the little mage. Oh no, it's not the Archduke's mage. It's the mage who made those snowmen sentient, but bad snowmen basically. Bro's not getting anything done in game. This is like the last side quest though in game, so we're probably almost done anyways, probably. Magic is a serious affair. The slightest carelessness could lead to a disaster. I wanted to experience life as an animal, and he said that he could help. He said I would change back in a few hours, but I was stuck for days on end. Everyone I saw was scared of me, and there was no way for me to communicate. That's awful. And of course, I couldn't integrate with the other Hornleaf bears. Yeah. I know. Geniuses are destined to be ostracized. Hey, bro, don't be like that. Alright then, genius. It's time for you to rejoin human society. You're not a genius if you let a mage transform you into a bear without help, or him to turn you back. I was thinking of my notes, but when I tried to write, nothing looked right. I couldn't express anything, so I had to think of a simpler way. So as a Hornleaf bear, your perceptions had changed. Interesting. So when he became a Hornleaf bear, his brain literally shaped into a stupider brain. He still had, like, the essence of who he was, but he became a more dumb version of himself, basically, when he was a bear. Yeah, he is himself fully now. With the memories of being a bear, though, that'd be kind of, I guess, cool. I'd be down to experience being an animal for a bit and then transforming back. But I need, like, the safety of transforming back. In my opinion, egg theory is dumb lol. It's basically this theory that one person is everybody. Egg theory, is that one where it's like we have a joint consciousness and everyone is part of the one thing? It's an interesting one for that one, if that's the one that you're talking about. It is interesting. I don't know if it's... I don't know if I can disprove that one, which is why I can't go against that one, but also it's not one that I like and favor exactly. One thing I do recommend when it comes to philosophy and beliefs and stuff, you have to... There's the quote, to be an actual good person, you have to be willing to do the evils and choose not to. So you have to be someone who's willing to steal. You can think, wow, I could steal this, but I will not steal this. I could commit murder, but I will not commit murder. I could commit tax fraud, but I will not commit tax fraud, though I don't think tax fraud's evil, personally. But anyways, screw the government, but anyways, you have to be a really good person. You have to consider evil and choose not to commit evil. Because someone who is powerless to commit said evil, like say if it's a baby who can't steal without someone helping them, basically, the baby's not choosing to be good by not stealing, it just physically cannot steal. So it's not good for not stealing. It's only good when it can choose to steal, but then doesn't choose to steal. That's where good comes from. And so then if you adopt the perspective of, hey, I'm human, everyone else who's done evil things is human, everyone else who's done good things is human, I have the potential to do both of these things, therefore I can understand these people, and I will choose this is how I want to be. So you can be like, I can see how I could become a murderer or a serial killer. I will choose not to become a serial killer, but I can understand where that came from. Okay, why would they become a serial killer? Oh, they didn't have this nerve in their brain that made them feel pain or comfort or connection to humanity. That's why? Okay, that makes sense to me, logically. Or, oh, their entire family got murdered, they were abused as a kid, all these horrible things in their backstory. Okay, so that I could see that I would want to kill people if someone killed my family, I would want to get vengeance on that. And if I was abused and messed up in a messed up world, where I thought the world was hurting me and everyone hated me and hurt me in the world, maybe I would want to get revenge on the world, maybe I would want to go after them. And you see, okay, so that's where they're coming from. Alright, now how do I analyze that and make myself better, and also protect other people from that issue, right? Yeah, you're now speaking my language, Star Anarchy? Okay. Anarchy? No, I like, well, what's the one? Merit-based society. What's that one called? Merit-based society. Meritocracy! I like meritocracy. Meritocracy is where it's at. It's not based on any aristocrats, it's not based on rich society, it's not based on anything bad, it's meritocracy. What you bring to the table, what you do, what you bring value and provide value to others and yourself, that's what you get, and then you deserve your position and your role in your society. If you do nothing and bring nothing to the table and are terrible and a horrible person, then that's bad. Meritocracy, that is my favorite. I like meritocracy where people contribute. Now, I know some people can't contribute. Say you were born without the ability to do certain things, then yes, we will have to take care of that person. That person won't be able to contribute in those ways, but they can contribute in other ways. We're getting it to the point where people can play video games using their mouth. There's this guy who's like a professional esports gamer using his mouth because his entire body is paralyzed. He uses his mouth to do that. What else can you do with your mouth then besides esports? You can paint using your mouth then, basically. You can maybe write a book. Like, your brain is still functioning, right? So I think people can still provide value to society in other ways as well, and then we can also still protect those people and stuff, even when it's still on merit-based. Hello, Genolog first. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. What happens when anarchy meets meritocracy? Again, anarchy is like... anarchy is like a lot of the other beliefs where people are like, I want that belief, and I think it'll be good, and then when it happens, it usually results in a lot of pain and suffering. Meritocracy, if it's done right, is good. It's just, people are so corrupt that it falls apart, similar to capitalism. The more corruption you have, the more capitalism falls apart. And then you have, like, socialist capitalism, which is, like, the worst version ever, and then it goes to communism, and then it's just awful. It's a mess. Again, we can't have a utopia. It'll never be a utopia. You can't make everyone happy, no matter what. You will never make everyone happy. So make yourself happy, and make the people that you care about happy. That's your goal in life. Live a good, fulfilled life. Take care of those that you can. Make the world a better place than when you entered it, basically. But at the end of the day, you will never make everyone happy, so never try. It's why when I say if people watch my content and they don't like it, I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I would rather that person go off and watch something that they enjoy and that will help them and that will make their life better. If I cannot make your life better, then don't be around me. Don't be in my life. I want your life to be better the way that you can make it. And I will do my best to make your life better if you participate in my life or join my streams or whatever. I'll try to make you smile. I'll try to bring a lesson. I'll try to bring joy. I'll do something. I want to make people's lives better in some way. And I hope that I can do that. But if I can't, I genuinely don't want them to, like, hate watch me or dislike me in other ways. Literally just go be with someone else and find the person that you can connect with, the person that you can enjoy, the person you can learn from, the person that you can smile from, right? Like, it doesn't have to be me. I will never need to be the one who teaches people things. I will never need to be the one who makes people smile. I will do my best to be that for many people. And I just know I will never make everyone happy, and that's okay. And that's the same thing for all of you guys. You will never make everyone happy, and that's okay. And sometimes it'll be people you care about that you can't make happy. And it'll be hard to accept it. Like, you'll go through breakups, you'll go through family struggles, you'll go through different things. And sometimes it sucks that you can't make someone happy, or you can't help someone. Maybe someone is hurting themselves, like, hurting themselves in a way that you can't stop them from. Maybe it's a drinking problem, maybe it's something else. You can try everything you can to help them, but you still can't live their life. You can't change their life. The best you can do is support them and do the best you can for them. And then you also get into the issues of, like, well, if they are someone who's doing drugs or alcohol or this or that, or big one, eating themselves to be diabetic or something else like that. You can't control what someone does in their actions, but you can do your best to help them. I don't know. Like, if I had a friend who, say, was, like, doing something that I know would eventually kill them, I don't know how much I can do to stop them. Like, because I care about them and want them to stop and not do that thing. But, like, how much is it my place and my right to try to stop their actions? I can't go too far. There is a too far for it. But it gets ethical. Like, how much can you do to try to save someone's life? And if it's not, like, an immediate death, an immediate issue, if it is, say, like, a minor drinking problem, their liver will eventually fail. Maybe they won't even die from it. Maybe they'll get a donor or whatever. But, like, it'll hurt them in the long run, and they won't have as long a life or as happy a life. But you can only do so much, right? And so then you have to find that middle ground where you help others, but without hurting yourself and without hurting your capacity and capability to help others by only helping that one person, right? Like, still, like, you should be selfish and put yourself first and those you care about first. That should be a thing. While still having the open heart to wanting and trying to help others around you. That's my personal belief, though. At the end of the day, again, random guy on the internet, take everything with a grain of salt from everyone, but cherry pick the things that you like and take it to your own thing, think about it your own self, and make up your own mind on opinions of stuff. So completely agree with not going too far? Exactly, right? Like, some people, maybe they would kill themselves if they couldn't drink every single day, right? Some people will physically, like, addiction is such a hard, challenging thing to battle. Like, it's genuinely so hard. Like, I will never do drugs. And one of the nice things of why I will never do drugs is I went through the withdrawal symptoms. When I broke my arm, they gave me some crazy stuff. I forget what it was, but American healthcare system, they gave me some of that good stuff. I was addicted within days. Within like a day or two of that stuff, I was fully addicted. My dad cut me down. He cut me onto half a pill. I was supposed to have a full dose for an entire week. He was like, this is making my kid loopy. Like, I was literally high out of my mind. The only memories I have from that week of when I was high on that drug from my broken arm is, wow, look at the pretty umbrella. And then my family have told me, like, I remember it was a rainbow umbrella that I saw on the beach while walking with my dad on the beach. That's the only, like, memory I have. And my family talks about me saying something about a seagull, and that I was always smiling and happy. Because I was high as a kite. Like, I was on drugs. I was literally smiling and happy. My dad took me off the drugs, the medication. I wasn't in pain. I went into the full, like, depression. Like, full, like, I was crying without knowing why I was crying. It made me, I was scared. I felt awful, but I didn't know why I was feeling awful, because I was on a family vacation. And, like, I was fine, and I was like, again, I asked my dad, I was like, hey, why am I crying? Like, why am I so upset? My dad was like, just watch cartoons. Like, he put on cartoons for me. I'm like, I'm crying while watching cartoons. I'm on vacation, not in school, watching cartoons on a family trip in America. Like, it is perfect. I should be the happiest kid alive, and I'm there crying and feeling depressed. And that was my experience of having drugs, and my family's always raised me not to have drugs, and so I'm like, no matter what, I won't do drugs, because I don't ever want to have that kind of, like, pullback from it. And then I also never want to, like, hurt my body. I am very respectful of my own body to the best that I can be. Eventually, I will someday post, like, the pictures of my old self when I was more overweight. I've never been super obese, but I was fat as... To me, so disgusting. Old me disgusts myself of how fat I let myself get. I am now much better, in much better shape. I've been working out for the last, like, 2 years now, I think it's actually getting close to. I'm gonna continue to. Again, goal this year, get a six-pack and stuff. But yeah, like, taking care of health is such a big thing, and you feel so much better, and everything is just better. I can look at myself in the mirror and be happy. That is one of the biggest mental boosts. If you can look in the mirror and be like, I'm proud of what I look like, it is such a nice thing to feel. That, like, I didn't even realize that I was avoiding mirrors and not, like, looking at myself. I had, like, a fake image of myself in my mind. And even now, I know I still probably have a bit of a skewed perception of what I look like and how I am, because, like, it is a mirrored version of me that I see usually and stuff. But, like... It's nice. It's just a nice thing that I didn't have before, and I didn't realize I didn't have that. Sometimes you don't realize you don't have something until you change things, right? You've done a lot of different drugs, but none really caught you. That's good. That's good. I know a lot of people will also do drugs. People have different addictive personalities. That's another big thing. But my big thing is, like, don't do... I'm still, like, someone who says don't do drugs, because you don't want to hurt yourself. Like, I understand the thing of wanting to try it once. Like, for me, I wanted to get drunk once. I got drunk once. I will never get drunk again. It was awful. I threw up all night. Like, I took, like, 8 or 10 like vodka shots really quickly on an empty stomach. It was bad. It was bad. I was vomiting for like 4-6 hours straight, slept, woke up the next day, vomited for like another 3 hours, and kept it hidden from my parents and family. And the only person who knows is my brother and whoever's watching this stream, if any of my family join at some point. Hopefully not. But yeah, I did that just to experience what it would be like. I have no memories of some parts of that night. I was blackout at some parts. And that is scary to me, because I like being in control of myself. Never again. I will never let myself. And I want to see my levels. I was able to get to, like, 8 shots, probably, is my level, without, like, overkilling myself. But if I probably drank that much and didn't throw up, I probably would have been, like, damaged my health really, really badly. But it was one-time thing. I was only going to do it once, just to see my levels, and also to see what it was like. Because people talk about how they can't control themselves, and how they can't think, and how they don't have memory. And I'm like, that's crazy to me. I can barely picture that. So it's like, I'll experience it so I can then relate to people, but in a way for myself, not for other people, for myself of being like, okay, I can now be understanding of why this person acts that way, or doesn't actually remember things, or could be this or that. But yeah, so yeah, like, you gotta be careful. 8 shots is kind of huge? Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot. Like, I still have the bottle here. I don't drink at all. This bottle I've had for, I think, 5 years now. This is the bottle of alcohol. It's vodka. And vodka I just have with, like, mixed with juice when I was at parties and stuff. But this bottle of vodka, it was about here. If you remember, like, if you go back to my streams a long time ago when I showed this bottle, it was, like, almost full. And so then I went out partying at, like, one night at one point, and I drank a lot of this bottle. Like, it was shared with some other people, but not many. And it was mainly me, and I drank a solid amount. I have not drank from this ever since. Not once. I haven't had, like, any alcohol, basically. If I'm at a celebration or, like, a social event, and they give me, like, a small glass of, like, champagne or whatever else, like, wine or something, I may drink that, like, small glass. I don't enjoy alcohol, though. Like, I don't like it, and I don't like being drunk, and I don't like being tipsy, or the warm feeling or anything. I don't like it. I like being in control and having fun myself. Like, some people need to, like, get high or get drunk to have fun. I don't, and I prefer, like, being sentient and being able to control myself. Is that Smirnoff? Yeah, it's Smirnoff. It's Smirnoff vodka. Demonetized? Don't worry, don't worry. YouTube, we are a very family-friendly channel. Again, I'm saying don't drink. I'm saying don't drink, don't do drugs. Personal experiences, and from just, like, how I was raised and stuff, don't. You go to drink is beer? I've tried some beers. I haven't found a beer that I like at all. Like, I think it's an acquired taste, right? Similar to coffee. I don't drink coffee. I have never gotten into caffeine or coffee. And I never will. I know some people talk about health benefits or this or that about coffee being good. I don't know if coffee is good or not. Personally, I'm kind of like, it's a coin toss for me if it's actually good or not. Since I don't need it and I haven't needed it, I'm just going to continue not having coffee. But I know a lot of people are, like, caffeine addicted or need caffeine in their lives. But yeah, if I go to, like, a new bar place, or if I'm at, like, one of the YouTube events or something, I literally go to the bartender and I'm like, make me what you think is, like, the best drink, or make me something cool, just for the experience of it, but I don't, like, drink more than maybe one, and then basically ask for just water after. I like water and milk, that's it. Mail me the bottle, Star, I'll make it last another year. Nah, that bottle's gonna exist there as, like, an aesthetic, and also, like, of a thing of being like, yeah, I don't drink, it's right there, it's full thing. Totally acquired taste? Yeah, that's what I thought. And then it tastes good when it's acquired. Like, I've recently acquired, I like dark chocolate. As a kid and everything growing up, did not like dark chocolate. I wouldn't say I love, do I love dark chocolate now? Dark chocolate's good. Dark chocolate's like good. It has to be good chocolate. Again, there's a difference between bad chocolate and good chocolate. But I might prefer dark chocolate over normal chocolate if it's high quality. It has to be high quality still. But if you have the same quality like milk chocolate and dark chocolate and white chocolate and whatever else, I think I like dark chocolate more. Like, it's just, it's genuinely so good. And dark chocolate has some things that make it, like, more healthy as far as junk foods go. Dark chocolate is probably one of the best ones out there, so yeah. Like, and that was definitely either an acquired taste, or also, as you grow up, your taste buds do mature and, like, transform. Actually, let me look. What is the life cycle? What is the life cycle of a taste bud? I'm pretty sure they die every 2 weeks, right? 10 days! Okay, so your taste buds last about 10 days. So here's the thing, if you ever do want to start a diet, like I'm dieting right now, I'm taking like no carbs, no sugars, basically. The most sugary thing I've had is some ketchup while eating like sausages or stuff. I am eating full carnivore again, and then a little bit of fruit as well, some fruit, some vegetables. But yeah, the most sugar I get is from fruit or sauces, basically, for the food that I'm eating. And I'm full dieting, so cutting out all the sugar, no carbs, no sweets, no nothing of that. Don't do that with a crash diet. Crash diets will literally make you sick if you do a crash diet. You have to cut things out slowly. But because I had cut things out slowly over time, and I had gone full cold turkey for quite a while, and then I'd eat here and there unhealthy. But over Christmas and stuff, I ate a bunch of unhealthy, so I was like, okay, I'm going back. I'm going to lose all the fat that I have. I had quite a bit of gained. I was probably up like maybe 20 pounds, I think, probably. 20 pounds of fat. And now I'm back down, I think at least 10 of them. I still have a little bit of like flab on me. I want to get to the point where I literally have like none again. But yeah. It's to each your own of how, like, slim you want to get to. But yeah, cutting out that type of stuff, it's very good. And then... where was I going with it? Where was I going? It was... once you cut out all the carbs and the chocolates and everything else, all the junk food. Where was I going? Oh yeah, taste buds. Taste buds dying. Once you've done it for 10 days, you will have insane cravings. You'll have insane cravings for, like, sugar and things here for about the first week to 10 days area. Then when your taste buds die, like, over time, and transform and are getting used to now eating only, like, say, berries as your sugary food and stuff, you will crave the hell out of berries. Game Theory did a video on this where they cut out all sugar. They still had carbs and other stuff, but they cut out all sugar, like cold turkey. They basically, some of them got feverish and sick. Again, going cold turkey and cutting out something completely from your diet can make you go sick because your body is going through changes and stuff, and then when your fat gets burned and stuff, it releases certain toxins and stuff, and your body has to process that, and so it can flat out make you sick and make you, like, literally very violently ill if you crash diet. So don't crash diet, ease yourself into the diet. But when you do, your taste buds will disappear, and you'll start getting the certain body cravings, and the chemicals in your brain will, like, reset partially for certain things as you sleep and as you lose those taste buds. And then you'll start craving the new things that you're eating in your diet, and suddenly new things will become really tasty. It's, for example, if you are vitamin C deficient, the liver of animals has vitamin C in it, and then you'll suddenly think liver tastes really, really good. To me, liver tastes disgusting. I have never liked the taste of liver. Liver is revolting to me. My dad will buy it and eat it, and I'm like, oh, I literally, it's disgusting. I'll eat a little bit maybe because it's healthy, but, like, disgusting. But if you are vitamin C deficient, supposedly liver becomes one of the best tasting things ever because your body needs it, and so it craves it and it wants it because it needs it to survive, so you don't get scurvy or whatever other illnesses come without vitamin C. And so yeah, our bodies are very interesting, and if you can get through that first craving phase, if you can get through the craving phase of your crash diet or diet, hopefully proper diet, not crash diet, but like easing yourself out, once you get past the craving phase, it's gone, and you're good. Right now, I'm past the craving phase. I started my diet, I think, right around when I started streaming. We started streaming about 10, 11 days ago, and in the last 1 or 2 days, basically, I've no longer been receiving the cravings of really badly wanting to eat stuff. Now, if you were watching me on stream yesterday or the day before, my dad baked fresh buns and stuff. I swear to God, I was smelling muffins. I craved those muffins when I smelled them, but it's partially nostalgia, and I love my mom's muffins and homemade stuff like that. That stuff, like, I'm always gonna crave that stuff because I love it. Like, my favorite ice cream dessert is ice cream sandwiches. I will crave ice cream sandwiches no matter what. At the same time, it's not a bad craving right now. It's kind of the craving of, like, I enjoy this thing, but I'm not, like, it's not a craving that I have to actually physically resist in my mind. But yeah. And if you ever do want to diet, again, number one thing, don't have the foods around you. When the foods aren't around you, it is a barrier of having to go out and get them that then makes it less likely for you to actually eat that thing. If you have it right in front of you or right around you, easy in the fridge, easy in the cupboard or whatever, easy on a shelf, you will be 10, 20, 30 more times likely to actually take it and eat it. It's why I've been trying to get my family to not have junk food in the house as much and cut back on any buying of that, because that way there's not as much around, so my siblings can hopefully get in better shape, and so that I can also, like, diet easier. It is helpful to me, because then there's less temptations around you to just be like, oh, well, it's just one cookie right there, you know? Or, oh, it's just one brownie, one muffin, one cupcake, right? gotta hold fast to that type of thing. And it's hard. It is genuinely hard to diet and stuff. And again, it's why I still make the rule for myself of if it's a special occasion, then I can eat what I want. And then I can determine how badly I want to diet. And it's why, for me, restaurants-wise, my favorite one is a restaurant that's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Because you can have as much as you want of whatever you want that's there. And so you get to pick out exactly how much you want to overeat, and exactly how much sugar you want, how much carbs, how much whatever you want to have. And if you want to eat just meat or just healthy foods, then you can at the all-you-can-eat buffet. If you want to splurge on some other stuff, then you can. So I like that. Milk has sugar? Yes, milk does have sugar. Milk also can have a couple other things in it. Like milk also, like dairy in general, doesn't help with acne. And I hate that because I love milk and I love cheese and I love dairy, man. I love dairy and I have dairy every day and I have a large amount of dairy. And that does not help with my skin issue of having acne at all. Like I have very little on my face. I've done a very good job at getting rid of it on my face. I have it on my back and I hate it. It's really bad. I have body acne around like chest area, like up top and back and shoulders basically. And it varies on severity and stuff, and I'm trying really hard now with like fully working out, fully dieting and stuff, and I'm going to try to get rid of the acne completely for once and for all, basically. So that's the goal. Almost everything has a bit of sugar and salt in it. Sugar and salt are used as basically spices that like help raise the tastes of things. So there's basically sugar and salt in everything. You can't cut out 100% of sugar. What you want to do is cut out fake sugars and the bad sugars. You don't want like cornstarch sugars or corn syrup and stuff like that. You want to have berry sugars, the sugars that are easily processed and better for you. The sugar and milk you don't really want as well, but like it's at least it's less. Like your body can process a certain amount of toxins and poisons, and it can process a certain amount of sugar and carbs and other stuff. You never know what your exact amount is because everyone's different biologically for how much they can handle of each thing. Some people are allergic to certain things, right? I used to be allergic to shellfish. I don't think I am anymore. I can eat shrimp and I don't get like crazy out there. I haven't tried like clams and stuff yet. I don't know if I will. Maybe I will at some point, and I'll see if I'm allergic to that still, because that was the main thing that I was allergic to, like clamato juice or Caesar salad dressing. I couldn't have that. Or is with anchovies, I think is what's on that. Yeah, I can't have Caesar salad dressing. Or I couldn't before. I think I might be able to now. Because again, I can have shrimp now. I ate shrimp and it did nothing to me. I'll try lobster, I think, at some point, and I'll see what happens. But yeah. So your body changes over time, and you change over time, and you can change things with what you do, where you live, and how your diet changes and stuff. It changes how your body and metabolism works, and what you want to eat. It's a genuinely crazy thing that you can all of a sudden start craving raspberries instead of donuts, right? It just depends on what you end up eating and what your body needs. You want a pet tortoise? They seem nice. A pet tortoise would be nice. I've had like a pet turtle for like a week. Like you can catch like a turtle if it's at like the river and take it home and like have it in a little like water thing and take care of it and then re-release it right after. If it's like a little baby one. Like I've rescued turtles that were like on like the road or the bike path and kept them from getting killed. And then kept them for like a week and then we released them after, like my family and I. To this day, the saddest one is my pet squirrel. There was just 2 squirrels that had fallen out of their nest. Probably like a cat attacked them or something, or maybe their nest broke. I don't know. Like their nest was destroyed. One of them, all their bones were broken, so we had to leave them there to die. They were literally alive and like crying basically, and their brother was next to them trying to protect his dying brother basically. Really sad tale. So we adopted the brother that was still alive and fine and healthy, and we took care of him for like 2-3 weeks, and he sadly did pass away to like pneumonia. If I was as old as I was now, I would have 100% taken him to the vet and tried to get medication for him to treat it. I didn't realize that it was potentially pneumonia at the time. It might have also been... No, I'm pretty sure it was pneumonia. It's some sort of like lung issue. He couldn't breathe properly, basically. Which can also happen when they are fed. You have to feed... Like, he was young enough that he couldn't eat solid foods at first. We were like right at that point where he was just getting to the point where he could eat solid foods. But... Like if he had been like a couple weeks older, he would have been fine. We could have taken care of him a lot better because he had been past the point of like the newborn baby type bad. But dude, he would cuddle me. He would cuddle the hell out of me. He would in any sweater pocket. He would go into my sweater pocket and like curl up in a ball and just be in my sweater pocket. His name was Obsidian. He was a little black squirrel. Love of my life. Like he is the thing that I use if I ever need to like cry during like a play when I was in high school and stuff as a crying scene or something. I would literally just think of him because he was my child. He was like I loved him to death. I wish I could have kept him alive. I am very sad that I couldn't. It was because I was young and naive and I didn't know how to do more. I wish my parents had like taken him to the vet or something, but my parents were just trying to take care of him enough that like giving him a good life. Because again, he would have just died. It was cold. It's cold in Canada in the winter, right? It was like the fall when we found him, and it was like it was gonna be negative, I think, 3 that night. He would have frozen to death out there protecting his brother who had all broken bones. So we kept him alive a little longer than he did die at. and he died in the warmth of our house and in my dad. Like, my dad was the one holding him when he died. He just told us that he ran away and left home. I knew he died. My younger siblings, I think, didn't know that he died and just assumed that he had actually gone away. But, like, yeah. I hope someday, if I ever do find an animal like that, I will be able to, like, take care of them. I will 100% go to the vet, get the full treatment and everything, like, do everything I can to keep them alive. Because that squirrel meant everything. I've always wanted a pet squirrel. Ever since that, oh my god, a pet squirrel will be so happy. Like, the one who killed them in America, that pet squirrel that got killed, oh my god, what an evil, evil witch that person was to call people to get that squirrel killed. Like, holy hell. They're like, oh, well, the squirrel was rabid. We had to shoot it from its cage because we couldn't, like, take it away easily. It was angry at us for trying to take it away from its home. Like, screw you, bro. Like, you fucking killed a squirrel. Like, shot and killed a squirrel dead. That squirrel was loved and protected and saved. And in a sanctuary place that was taking care of animals. Like, screw people like that. It's awful. Like, again, you shouldn't be a human who removes animals from nature. But if the animal is literally going to die and you save its life, like, it should not be taken away and killed for saving its life. It should be taken care of by the people who adopted it in. Even if you're a different species, if you adopt another animal in and take care of them, you deserve to keep taking care of them and loving them and giving them everything. Yeah, someone killed the squirrel. It was the big thing. It's Peanut the Squirrel. You can look it up. Peanut the Squirrel. Basically, there's this guy and his wife who had a YouTube channel with Peanut the Squirrel and a couple other animals. I think there was a raccoon as well that also got killed, I think. It was a raccoon and a squirrel. And basically, this other woman on social media was jealous that the squirrel had a larger following than her, so she reported that this guy illegally had a squirrel to the police in New York, and the New York State sent state troopers and police to the guy's house, raided his house, forced him out of it, took his pets, shot and killed his pets, and then left him. And it's like, oh, you can't own a squirrel, you can't own this, bang bang, dead, and left him. And so it became this big, like, political thing of, like, justice for Peanut the Squirrel, and all these people are horrible. They'll go and kill a pet squirrel rather than track down rapists and pedophiles and stuff, right? Horrible thing. Like, oh my god. And it's a sanctuary house where they were taking care of a poor squirrel. Like, bro, like, man, people suck. How can you be so jealous of a squirrel having a larger social media following than you to call people to go and take care of it and get rid of it? Like, that is evil, evil, evil. Hello, Origami. Welcome back to the stream. Hello, Trini Hugh. Welcome to the stream. Someone just undersold the death bloom to you? Nice, nice. It's always nice getting to flip things. I like economics like that, especially in video games that get to resemble the real world and you get to practice economics in games. My stocks are back up, stream. Let's go. Stocks are back up. Always nice when your stocks go up. We got paid a dividend. And I think we got, what, $30 from our dividend? Oh my god, so much money. $30. Oh, wow. I think we get paid 3 times a year, or maybe it's 4 times a year, because it's quarterly. I think you get paid dividends, so I'm making like $120 a year on dividend stream. Let's go. Or it's $90. I think it's $90. I think the company that I'm invested in pays once every like 4 months, I think, not 3. It's either $90 a year or $120 a year that I'm getting about, but still money. Let's go. Yeah, $30 from stocks. Let's go. Stocks are good. Don't invest in stocks when you don't have enough money to. Like, I've only put a little bit aside for stocks. I don't have enough money yet. I still need to put more money into other things. But yeah, I wanted to do a little bit just to practice investing and trying stuff out and seeing if I was good at it. Like, my crypto went up like 50, 60, 70%, and then I sold it. I don't know if I should have held more. You know, it kept going up for Bitcoin and Ethereum and the rest. It's nice also holding a little bit to have a diversified asset pool. It's, again, why I like silver, why I like gold. Because our economy is so wild right now. I recommend owning a little bit of gold. Physical gold, not company gold, because what can happen if a company owns gold, if you own stocks in a company that owns gold for you, what can happen is when the government comes in, they did it during 2008, they've done it during other economic crashes, the government will come in and be like, you can only sell so much gold and at this set price, and you're only allowed to have this much gold, and you're only allowed to buy this much gold at this exact set price. And they're like, oh, we're buying it above market cap, but they're buying it maybe like 1/8 of the actual global price of it. So if you own physical gold, you no longer need to sell it to your government, and you no longer are being like tracked by the companies and stuff, and they're no longer forced to sell it at that stuff. You can hold onto your gold, and maybe the government wants to take it away from you, and they're like, oh, you're not allowed to own that. You can just pretend it doesn't exist and leave your gold just sitting around and just tuck it away, and then wait until the government regulations go away, or go to another country and then sell it in the other country, and then you get your money back at full and stuff, because government regulations and their stuff suck. But yeah, owning your own assets and stuff and not being forced the regulations that the government has, that's what all the rich people do, and it's the thing you need to do. And again, if someone else owns your stuff with a company, it's why I don't like having to invest through apps and stuff, because if that app ever scams you or goes down, right, there's the big thing with that one guy doing his crypto app, I forget what he's called. But whatever that one big scandal was, I can picture him in my head, but I can't remember what it was called. You know, the big scandal where that guy went to jail for fraud and stuff, it was like millions or billions of dollars. He's back. Sandman Freed? Something, it's not Sigmund, Sam Freed? Something like that. He had a big crypto company or whatever, big thing. People did investing. He traded off their money to his investing company, and then the whole thing collapsed. But then they would have gotten up in value, and he would have had enough money to pay everyone back because of the crypto boom that happened after he went to jail. And it was a mess. Yeah, Sam Bankman-Fried, that was his name. Sam Bankman-Fried, that's what his name was. His big scam and things. I'm worried about apps potentially having that. And then here in Canada, again, people got their bank accounts frozen for protesting the government and the lockdowns. Like, it's a scary place where your government can freeze your money. So, again, diversifying assets, having a bit of money out there, having a bit of money in person assets, having a bit of money in one bank, having a bit of money in stocks, having a bit of money in this and that. That's what you want to do so that if one thing gets frozen or destroyed or taken down or becomes a scam or corrupt or this or that, that you have the rest of your money elsewhere where you can use it on something else, right? That's what you want. That's why they call diversified portfolios in investing. That's what's good. So it's not just all in the S&P 500 or all in this one company in case that company goes bankrupt. You have a little bit here and there, so that way you're safe and stable if things go wrong, basically, right? I feel like there's a question I'm on the brink of answering, and I have a hunch that the answer is right under my nose. I'll regret it for a lifetime if I abandon this moment of inspiration. Please, just let me observe from a distance. So he's going to observe the Hornleaf Bears from a distance and write down his philosophical quotes once more. This is more of a chill stream than gaming stream. To be fair, it's a mobile game. Again, we basically, we've completed the storyline. The only things left to do is this one side quest, and I think that's it. Again, this is the last side quest, and he's talking about philosophy, so I think it's fine to talk about philosophy and stuff, right? Like, it's the last quest to do. We can go fish at the fishing pond spots, I guess. It's not really going to give us any bonus points for fishing at the fishing spots, but that's literally it that we're going to get out of this game more tonight. So it's fun to just talk a little bit. Do I talking? I enjoy talking, but I don't enjoy talking at the same time. Yeah, Obsidian. Yeah. Dude, I love Obsidian so much, dude. Obsidian was such a good squirrel. I want a pet squirrel again someday. But again, I don't want to take a squirrel from nature and raise him as a pet, because that's not okay. That's a selfish thing. But if I ever see a squirrel in need, ever again, or someone else finds a squirrel that's in need, and they need someone to adopt it or take care of it for them, 100%, on the spot, we'll do it, 100%. Red squirrel, gray squirrels, I don't like gray squirrels as much, but I'll do it anyways for a gray squirrel. Red squirrel, 100%, black squirrel, 100%. And the legacy of Obsidian. Yeah, the philosopher watches the Hornleaf Bear for quite a long time. I'm bored. How long has it been? Dude, that's honestly such a thing. For if you're interested in one thing and someone else isn't, they get bored so fast. I've got it. Sheesh, you scared me half to death. Let's head back. Hey, why'd you take off on your own? Slow down, wait for us. I see. You're muttering to yourself and it's got us all worried. Are you alright? Perhaps being transformed for so long has affected your mental capacities. Dude, why didn't he bring his notebook here to write in? Why did he need to run all the way back to write in his notes after looking at the bear? Dude, he ran off far. He didn't even go to that note spot. He's gone. Wow. Wow, he left. Hello, sir. What are you doing? We're back at the inn. Get some rest and no more funny magic from sketchy mages. Dura above, thank you all. You're truly voices of reason. May Dura ever bless you. So what did you figure out? Great mage, I'd like to ask you something. If the body changes, does the spirit change in tandem? Let me look up that one for you guys. Tandem. I've used that word before. Tandem definition. It's in line with or something? With two or more horses harnessed one behind another. No. A bicycle with seats and pedals for both riders? No. Having two things arranged one in front of the other. That's what in tandem is, yes. Having two things arranged one in front of the other. So it's two things tied together. Arranged together. I'd say people change all the time. I wouldn't have learned this if it weren't for this experience. Thanks be to Dura. I'm lucky to have found you, and found my answer as well. Even if I were to turn into a Hornleaf Bear, I'd still be myself. The body may change, but I will remain. Yes, see, I believe, that's my belief of that, yes. I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. The truth of what this is, what he is, what existence is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that was literally the last quest. We are literally done everything. We can now do a bunch of, like, side things and minigame stuff, which we can also do while talking, technically. Records, copy, auto battle, auto progress. Then let's do, like, Dura's trials or something, right? Oh, wait, Guild Supremacy's up. Our guild supremacy is up. We must do our challenge. I want to get higher rankings with our boys. We want to get back in the top 5 or even the top 3. Battle. Battle. I think this is still the best team. I might need to ask one of my other guildmates what they use as a team for fighting Glyphosate. Because I feel like I'm not doing enough damage. Like, it's not bad damage. It's just, I feel like I'm not doing enough. We'll have to wait and see what they get damage-wise, and then I can ask them how much damage they got and what formations they used to get their damage off. Season growth trials, story, quick claim. Tandem, yes. You talk to yourself all the time. Interesting. So that's the thing I realize I don't do. But I have an internal monologue, so I kind of do it inside my head. I talk to myself all the time, but I don't talk out loud to myself all the time. I tried it recently, actually, talking to myself out loud, and it's fun, because I can, like, mess with my voice and mess with things. Like, I don't know. Doing stuff on your own is sometimes fun just to do for fun. Like, taking some time living in the moment and doing stuff on your own is cool. Okay, battle modes, let's do the Dura's Trials. Challenge the Tank 1 Nightmare. Challenge. Records. Let's actually go. Yeah, this team is actually pretty good for me, because all of these are Supreme Plus or even Paragon. So this should carry through pretty easily. Interesting, Zardrin. Okay, cool. That makes sense, yeah. In that sense, wouldn't singing and stuff be like a good hobby to like uptake? If you have to like talk to someone or do something? Because singing can then... Like, I just enjoy singing every now and then, or just making up songs or rhymes or stories is just fun for me. I will write a book at some point. I will 100%. The book that I'm currently working on, that I've been wanting to make for a long time, I don't know when it'll be released because it's based on my dreams and what comes to me in my thoughts when I'm asleep. But it's gonna be basically it's gonna be based on me. But it's about a kid or a person, I don't know how old I'll make him, probably a kid, who, in his dreams, the worlds are real, like from a multiverse. He's like in a world where multiverses exist. And so his dreams are real, so what he must do in his dream, as a lucid dreamer, he has control, and what he must do is live his life as the person that he is in that dream to the fullest, to make sure that that version of him, or the character that he is controlling, has the best version of their world, and the world doesn't get destroyed or something. And every time he fails, he gets to retry again until he succeeds. And if he succeeds and something goes wrong in said world, then he will return to it and have it again. Because that's how my dreams work. If I have a nightmare, I will have that nightmare again and again and again until I beat the nightmare. In my dreams, if I am in a dream world that I've been in before, it will have the same issues as before, and I can never repeat the exact same path perfectly because I'm human and I can't remember exactly everything that I did last time, but I will be able to repeat most things to have the best outcome possible, but I'll still change some things partially. And I will live it out to the best of my abilities in case that could be a reality of that dream being a thing. But I also have some fun with it because it's a dream. And my dreams, they work off of physics and the laws of reality, but to a certain extent. So I can fly if I have something that can make me fly logically. So if I have a balloon, I can fly in my dream because I'm holding a balloon. Or if I'm on like a floaty from a pool, I can float, therefore I can float in the air, therefore I can fly. Or if I can run and jump really high, then I can fly because I can jump really high and jump off a ledge and glide. Therefore, once I start flying, I can then control my body to fly. So it has to have some sort of logic to bend the reality of the dream itself to be able to do these things that you can't do in the real world. And then, like, yeah, it's cool. I enjoy lucid dreaming. Like, it's more enjoyable to me than literally watching a movie or playing a video game. My dreams, when they're actually super realistic and a good quality one, way better than anything else. To this day, like, I've had some crazy ones. I had one where I lived an entire lifetime. Like, I started out as a young person, grew up, at the end, I married a princess, became the king of a kingdom, I had a pet dragon that I could ride around the world. Like, I had a full, like, isekai anime lifetime. I lived an entire lifetime in that world. I think I was, like, what was I, like, 40 or 50 years old with, I think, kids when I woke up from that dream. I was old. Like, I lived the whole lifetime, got married, had like kids, took over the kingdom, protected people, went on the whole storyline quest and did everything. I had a full lifetime experience. And the only thing I could remember at the end was like the overall arcing of the story and the very ending of it. Because dreams get... your memory goes away so fast. Your memory gets wiped like instantly the moment you wake up, right? So what I do for writing this book is the moment I wake up and I have as much of the dream in my memory as possible, I'll hit record and I'll record myself and say as much as I can. Because as I'm speaking, some things will come back to me because memory, when you're talking about a situation or an event that happened in the past, same thing with dreams, you will start recalling small details from it and be able to get to repeat those out. And so then I will build that world out as much as possible verbally and as much as I can remember in that moment, and then I can take inspiration off of that and I can build off of that in the book if I want to. Like, if I want to add something or change something or add a little side story or add a character here or there or change something about the plot or add a new message or meaning to it that's more, then I can add to that dream on top of it. It's kind of like the inspiration layer with the overall arcing plotline of that chapter that I can then transform and make into a legible, proper, carrying along story, right? So that's what the goal will be for that book. And then, yeah. And I'm someone who does believe every single dream has meaning, and the reason why you're having a dream or a nightmare is because it's based off of your current experiences, current thoughts, what's going on in your head, what you need to process. Like, if you're having a dream where you show up to school naked and stuff, it means you are anxious about school and self-conscious about the way that others are looking at you, and you're worried about how others see you or perceive you or think of you. It's a genuine thing. And if you're forced to, like, do a test in your dream, and you're having a horrible test, and you don't remember what the test is about, and everyone else is writing on the piece of paper, and you can't write on your piece of paper because you don't know what the lesson was, you didn't learn it, that could be you're stressing about schoolwork, and you are worried about, hey, like, you have homework that you didn't get done, or hey, you're falling behind, or hey, you didn't understand a lesson that you had recently. Therefore, that's what you need to work on. I've had it before where I've had dreams right after a test that I had just taken, and I get the answer to it. Or if I'm working on a project and I didn't know something yet, the answer will come to me in the dream, and I'm like, oh, I did learn that before. Oh, I should use that, and then when I wake up, and then I make sure I write that down, basically. It's crazy. Start the SCP game tomorrow? Yes. The new SCP game I will be playing tomorrow. As long as I don't end up editing all day. Again, today, I edited too late, and I wanted to make sure I did this stream today. And so, therefore, I stopped, and I was like, okay, I'm going to move that stream to tomorrow instead. Because I want to make sure that stream is done at a right time while I'm fully awake and fully immersed in it to give the game a proper chance. Because it's an SCP indie game. It could be bad, it could be good. I'd like to try it out and give it a fair and honest, like, reaction and enjoyment, because if it's good, then I can recommend it to you guys, and if it's bad, then I can be like, hey, it's bad. Like, Doki Doki Anomaly, right? That was the SCP dating simulator game. It was fun. It was genuinely good. Was it worth $10? Probably not. It was worth, like, maybe $5 for the funny experience. It was a good stream, though. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed playing it. I'm glad Alvarez made me play it. But, like, I wouldn't, like, recommend people to go and buy that game. It's more of a game that I'd say is a good one to watch. I'm a person who chooses either I watch things or I do those things, right? And some video games, I will either watch that video game or play that video game. Minecraft I'll watch, I won't play for the most part. Project Zomboid I'll watch, but I won't play for the most part. Like, I will still play some Minecraft, but for the most part I'll watch it. Other games, Call Me Kevin playing BitLife. I won't play BitLife, but I'll enjoy Call Me Kevin playing. I won't play The Sims. I'll enjoy Call Me Kevin playing The Sims. I will enjoy other people maybe playing Valorant or other shooter games where they're really good at it. Maybe I'll play it a little bit here or there, but I'm not, like, really big into those games. Versus, for example, I won't watch someone else play Little King's Story. I'll play Little King's Story. I won't really watch someone else play Secret Laboratory unless I'm, like, looking what other people want to see in Secret Laboratory videos. That's the only time I'll be like, oh, this video popped off and went viral for them. Okay, well, what did they do in this video? How did they edit it? What was the storyline? What was good about this video that people like, right? Why is this video successful? That I will watch. Otherwise, I don't watch SL videos because I have more enjoyment playing the game than watching the game, right? So that's my own personal thing. You love watching Project Zomboid? Yeah. It gets boring for you fast in game? Exactly. There's some games that are just sometimes more fun watching other people do it than playing it yourself. And sometimes, most of the time, it's more fun doing it yourself than watching it, right? Like Stardew Valley, for example. I will never watch someone do a playthrough of Stardew Valley. It'd be too boring to me watching someone else play it. I love playing Stardew Valley or other games like that. I don't want to watch other people play it, though. Have I ever had a premonition dream? Yes. Because, again, dreams are based on your thoughts in your head. Like, it's literally your head and your brain creating these images and these experiences and these feelings and these emotions and all the taste and the smells and everything to you. It is your mind literally creating them. So what it means if you're getting a premonition dream, it means that you've seen these small hints and cues that something that's going to happen, that's something that's, like, most likely going to happen, and your brain creates the predictions of it, and it creates the simulation scenario of what you think may happen, what part of your brain thinks may happen, so that way you can experience it in preparation for it, potentially. basically. It also will give you experiences where it's like testing you on how you would do that scenario and stuff to prepare yourself for it, right? So premonition dreams, they will happen. And you may even have dreams where other people are like, oh, I had the same dream as you. It can happen because, again, when you're connected with someone and having similar experiences and stuff, it will trigger your brain to have similar thoughts to them. Now, I don't know about the full thing, though, of like having exactly same dreams or being in someone else's dream. That's wild, to be in someone else's dream. Also, there's the half dream-like state. And the half dream-like state is really weird. The last time I was in a half-dream state was when my sister was in my room. I think she was bringing something to me or asking me some sort of question. I was half asleep in my bed, and she started talking to me. And so I was half in a dream world, and I was half, like, in a real world with her. And so at one point, I started speaking complete gibberish. Like, I was talking about some random fantasy world to her while we're in real life. Like, I was talking, like, crazy bonkers stuff. And partway through the conversation with her, I woke up myself and I was like, I'm talking bullshit to you right now. Like, I am asleep basically talking bullshit to you. And she's like, yes, you are. And then I went back to sleep. And I basically was like, told her, like, stop talking to me. I'm gonna say some crazy stuff that is, like, not real in our world, basically. Like, I sound like a crazy person to you right now, basically. Like, it is, do not talk to me while I'm half asleep. I will say some wild stuff. Also, my siblings always said that I used to talk in my sleep, right? So, like, I've had Yu-Gi-Oh card battles in my sleep. I've had Pokemon battles in my sleep, supposedly. Stuff my siblings have heard me say of stuff like that, which is fun, when I was a kid. You hate sleep paralysis? I've never had sleep paralysis, and I am glad I haven't. I think it's partially because I am a lucid dreamer. Like, I am sentient when I sleep. Like, I know that I'm in a dream or I'm in a state like that. I can't really get sleep paralysis. Because if I had sleep paralysis, I'd know, like, where I am, and I have control. I have some sort of control over my own self in my dream states, right? So then I can't, like, have sleep paralysis because I can control my body still. What I can have, though, I have realized, is anything physical that happens to me while I'm dreaming will transform what's happening in the dream. For example, there's one point when I was asleep, and my arm got into, like, a really weird position with my neck, and my knuckle was, like, grinding into my neck. It was really hurting me. And in my dream, I got attacked by a swarm of bees, and they were stinging the hell out of the right-hand side of my neck, and it stung me so bad that I was like, I'm dying to bees in my dream? That's crazy. I should never be dying to bees in my dream. Like, I'm usually pretty good at not getting myself killed in my dreams. I'm very good at staying alive, for the most part. There are times when sometimes I do lose the battle, rarely, but usually it's something to do with my neck. My neck is definitely a weak spot for me. I do not, like, I like protecting my neck when I sleep. When I sleep, I put the blanket up over my neck, because I like protecting my neck. It's a vital spot for me. Which is, it's a human vital spot, it's an animalistic vital spot of, like, weakness. Your neck is weak, it will kill you if you get attacked there. But, anyways, in that dream, as soon as I woke up from the bees attacking and killing me, basically, or I was getting stung, I woke up from it, and I realized, oh my god, I'm in pain, my knuckles are grinding into my neck, I was, like, cramping my neck. It was painful as hell. I was like, oh, okay, so that's why. It's the same thing as, like, if you see bathrooms in your dreams, never use the bathroom in your dream, because you use the bathroom in your dream, then you wake up, and it's like, well, I've wet the bed. That's awful. The worst one I've ever had is I realized, because I'm a lucid dreamer, so I realized this is a fake bathroom. I can't go to the bathroom in my dream because it's a fake bathroom. I'm gonna wet the bed if I you know, go to the bathroom in this dream. So I was like, I will get up. And I dreamed myself getting up and walking to the bathroom. I didn't realize I went from one dream into a second dream. So I dreamed myself getting up and going to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom, and then halfway going through the bathroom, I realized, oh my god, I'm still in a dream state. And then I woke up, and I was like, god damn it. That was probably the worst one that I've had for that type of experience. I was like, are you f***ing kidding me? I was in the dream, I saw the bathroom, I said, I'm not going to use this toilet because I know it's a fake toilet, it's a dream one, I'm going to hate it when I wake up, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I tried to wake myself up and go to the bathroom, and I didn't. Like, that was crazy. But I've heard other people have had, like, things where they've dreamed going to the bathroom, but, like, actually going to it, like, not just, like, using the bathroom, but, like, going and walking to it, and getting up out of bed, waking up, getting out of bed, doing their morning routine, basically, going to the washroom, then they use it, and then they realize they're still dreaming. It's a thing that does happen to people, but that was terrible for me. Terrible. Have I seen my own reflection in a dream? I think so. But something I have noticed, people talk about it all the time. Your phone, like your cell phone, people talk about it all the time, how your phone doesn't appear in dreams. I don't think I've ever had a cell phone appear in my dream. I have never had a phone. And I do know something else, writing. If you ever try to read a book in a dream, read a newspaper in a dream, read like a phone or something, or read like a sign or anything, usually the writing is really weird. Or at least for me, it's really weird. Or you can't read it at all. It's like really trippy. It's one of the things to realize if you are trying to lucid dream and you're in a dream, and you want to like see if the world's real or not, try to read something. Because reading something in a dream is really, really, really hard for your brain to somehow replicate. I don't know why, but it's loopy. It's crazy. Most of the time, it's like gibberish. Like it's genuinely like scribbles on a piece of paper, like similar to you'd see in like an animation or a show. It's like that's what like the newspaper looks like, or that's what the book looks like. You've had triple layered dreams before? That's wild. Like you dreamed, woken up, dreamed, woken up, dreamed, woken up, like, but inside the dream each time, kind of thing. You never had phones in your dream? Yeah, it's a universal thing. Like, people don't have their phone in the dream for some reason. I don't know why. Like, next time I'm lucid dreaming, like, and having, like, a dream where I can have a phone, where I think of it, when it comes to mind or memory again, I will definitely try to, like, pull out a phone and use a phone. Because I've used the phone. I've called people before in my dream, but I've never, like, looked at a cell phone and, like, scrolled through a cell phone. It just never happens. It's never that detailed. I can't go through a cell phone in my dreams. I have called people, though. I know I've called people. And I've used a device to, like, summon a vehicle for me or something. Like, because I can do that in some dreams, depending on what it is and where it is. I've definitely done that before. But I've never been able to, like, scroll my phone in a dream, which I think is a good thing. Imagine doom scrolling in a dream. Oh, that would be awful. Imagine, like, scrolling through, like, shorts or reels or TikTok. And you're doom scrolling, but you're in a dream doom scrolling. That would be wild. That'd be weird and wild as hell. That would be awful. I hope that never happens. What a waste of a dream. What a waste of a cool adventure story that you could be having. Let's run Vala again. I feel like Vala could win this. I don't know why I lose these battles when I have better leveled up heroes than other people have. Maybe they are just lower level. Maybe they don't have, maybe they are missing artifact equipments, Jorah's Trials, charms and stuff. That would be making them stronger. It could be that, basically, that I'm missing right now. So let's start doing the normal levels then. Raid up, Dawn Rise, level 1. Yes, battle. Hello, Mozoic. Watching a Starstalker stream in a dream? Dude, that would be funny. Have I streamed in a dream before? I don't think I've streamed. I don't think I have yet. It's too new in my life, I think. I don't think I've ever streamed in my dreams yet. I've had a lot of things happen in my dreams. I've never been, like, doing YouTube in my dream. I've never done YouTube in my dream at all.
Else?
That's not a thing that's happened yet. I don't know if that ever will happen. Peanut in your dreams horrifying? I think I might have had a dream with, like, SCPs in it, maybe. I don't think so, actually. Maybe I've forgotten. Again, dreams are mostly forgotten, usually. Unless I repeat it out loud the moment I wake up, then basically all the memories disappear. Unless I have that dream multiple times. Again, if I have a dream where it's a challenge, if I don't beat the dream challenge of, like, the story or the death or whatever, if I die to it over and over, I will have that dream multiple times over and over. And if you have something on repeat, then you will memorize it more. Like, one of the first dreams that I'm going to be putting in the book is one of the first dreams I had as a kid. That was one of my challenge dreams. I was placed, it was me, as a kid. I was around the age of, I think, 7 or 8 years old. I think I was maybe 7 years old. And I was a kid, and I was in about a maybe 2-3 meter by 3 meter square cube, like open, grassy area, with solid brick walls on every side, all the way up, like, 20 stories tall, like all the way up into the sky, maybe 30 stories tall. It was a massive, imagine, like, you're in a brick confined area, basically. And there's one part of the bricks up really high, maybe like 10-15 stories up, that has an opening. Like a opening that leads into some sort of like cave or tunnel spot, basically. And again, it's solid brick, but the bricks are like actual brick wall. If you've ever seen real brick, it juts out of the wall slightly. So there's little grippy areas that you can grip onto between like the cement and the brick. And so what I did as a kid is I climbed the bricks. And I had that dream for, I think, 3 days it took me to climb the bricks without falling and dying, basically, I think. Yeah, it took me about 3 days, I think. And I climbed all the way up. And when I got to that like cave entrance thing and lifted myself up, inside of it was, if you've ever played Yu-Gi-Oh!, the Crystal Beast's pink cat from Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the exact cat that was there. It's a short hair, pink, like Persian, kind of like Pokemon Persian cat, but pink and with like short hair, no big whiskers or gemstone or anything. And that cat was there. And I don't remember exactly what that cat did or said or did or whatever. That cat led me down that hallway, and that was, I successfully beat the dream. But that cat specifically was there. I don't know why it was that Yu-Gi-Oh cat. It was probably because I was really interested into Yu-Gi-Oh back then as a kid. But like, that Crystal Beast cat was there, and was the thing that was at the top of the thing, and it would watch me. It would watch me from above when I was climbing the brick wall. So that was one of the first dreams I've ever had. The hardest nightmare I ever had to beat, the hardest one ever, was me and my brother were sharing a bed, we had a bunk. It was a really cool bed. It was like a raised up bed, which we had a slide that you could go down and out of, and a little staircase to like climb up onto it. Great bed. Love that bed. It was awesome. That bed was amazing.
Was a
And
success.
our bed was next to the door of our room. And basically, when I had the nightmare, it's a giant, a massive giant, like 5 times the size of my house. Like, its head is basically as big as my house. But it's a Cyclops giant. It only has one eye. So it's a giant Cyclops monster. And it would come to my house, like, rip open the wall, basically, go to my door, peek its head and eye in the door, grab me with its hand, and eat me. And that dream I had on repeat for a week straight, trying to somehow beat it. I tried hiding under the bed. I tried running downstairs. I tried running away from it. I tried putting, like in movies and stuff, you could, like, stick a sword or something in its mouth to stab it. I tried so many things to try to beat that Cyclops, and it ate me and killed me every time, and I'd wake up, and then I'd have to redo that dream the exact same night. Like, every night, I'd have to redo that dream over and over until I beat it. And the way I beat that Cyclops giant is I stabbed out its eye. And when I stabbed out its eye, it could no longer see me, and I killed it, basically, and I defeated it. I don't know, like, it took me forever to figure out that that was its weakness, but I only realized it only had one eye, like, I think, like, 6 or 7 nights in. It was like the final night I realized, oh my god, it's a Cyclops giant. It's not just a normal giant. If I take out its eye, like if I poke out its weak eye spot, then it can't see me anymore. It can't hurt me anymore. It can't find me easily. I can defeat this giant. And so that, again, for my dreams how to beat the big bad monster, whatever thing's going on, I have to out-logic it and logically actually genuinely beat it inside of that dream's world using that dream's powers or logic. And so I destroyed his eye and killed the giant because I was able to beat its eye. And that was one of the big ones. Again, I had the nightmares for a week straight trying to beat that guy. And again, as soon as I also beat one of my nightmares or one of my dreams, I never have it again. Never once have I had a nightmare after I've beaten the nightmare. The only thing I get repeats of are dreams. And if I had a dream world where I've beaten that dream world before, I can have that dream world again. It's super rare, but it can happen. And when it happens, it means I'm in the same similar state of mind as when I first had that dream and beat that dream. And the only time it happens on repeat is if I'm having some sort of similar issue in real life or similar problem or similar brain waves that are happening to the previous time. And now I have to find a new solution on how to beat it in that dream. And I will remember how to beat it in that dream and the steps I took to beat it. And maybe I will use those pieces and keys to succeed. But I can never step by step be the exact same person that I was back then. I can never perfectly replicate a dream and the exact same results. I will do my best if it was a really good result to replicate it as much as possible. But I will still try to, like, I know I have to change it in some way. I've tried really hard to have a perfect replication, and it always goes wrong to perfectly replicate it, and then I have to redo it over, like, the next night. It's weird, though, that I have to redo my dreams over and over to beat them. Hello, I'm a D class. I am a D, a 9 and 3, 4, 1. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Who is the letter N? I don't know. Who's the letter N? Star got weapons in his dreams? I have weapons in my dreams, yes. I can do a lot of things in my dreams. I also have an entire world map of, like, the dream world of our real-life world. Like, I can dream, basically, how the world is in that dream. Like, I know what changes differently. Like, I know for a fact that the... Is there a lake or river that's near me? What's the Toronto... It's the Toronto Lake, right? It's the lake. It's a lake. So in the center, it's a volcano. There's a volcano there. And along the shore, there's a forest. And it's a big, long forest. And the path goes way farther and way more windy and way more nature-y than it is in the real world. And there's a volcano at the center of the lake.
Let's say
and
it's real.
One of my favorite ones, the dreams of that one, was I once had super speed in my dream. Oh my god, super speed is such a fun thing to have in a dream. And I was able to run for miles and miles and miles across Canada. It was fantastic. Running across Canada, seeing the nature, visiting different places and people and things. So fun. And running at high speed, super fun. The breeze, the wind blowing on you. I still think it's more fun to fly, but my flying is usually pretty slow or pretty low to the ground, so I can't do too much crazy with flying. I've tried to practice it over time with lucid dreaming flying, of trying to do things better. I've got magic. I can create a portal in dreams. I can jump really high. I can do a lot of things in dreams. Flying is one of the harder things to control in dreams, for sure, for me. For sure, flying is one of the harder things. And you still have that thing in dreams where when you're running away from some bad guy or bad monster, you start going in slow motion, but they're still not going in slow motion. They come at you fast still, but you're stuck in slow motion. Oh my god, is that horrible. I've had so many things that I've done to, like, work around that. And jumping and height and climbing a tree or climbing a post or getting air time and where you can fly away is one of the best ways. Because you can dodge an enemy, like say there's a serial killer chasing you down, you're running away. Now you're stuck in slow motion, he's catching on you. If you can jump in the air and float yourself up out of his range, it's only a small distance to get out of his range. Like, it's not that far to not get killed by him. Versus running away, you have to go faster than him. So basically, if I can't escape something running away from it because it slows me down in the dream, because it's terrifying, and I don't know why dreams do that where they put you in slow-mo, but if I can't get away from it, I use a different form of transport, whether it's going up, whether it's going down, whether it's fighting it, turning and fighting the thing. Sometimes that's the best way to take them out, is actually being like, you know what, screw you, bro, I have control over myself, I'll fight you, bro. Man, I've got magical powers, I can beat the hell out of you. Like, sometimes I have to a little bit kind of admin abuse in a dream, sometimes I have to admin abuse a bit, depending on what kind of enemy it is. I once had an enemy, though, in a dream who was basically a clone of me, powers-wise. Like, it was like a lucid dreamer version of me fighting me as a lucid dreamer. So they could fly, they could jump, they could do all these kinds of things. They could, like, shape the reality of the world around us. They could literally transform the reality of the world that was happening, and we fought each other. It was a crazy cool fight. It was like anime-level battles, because we could change the world of the dream around us. And we were fighting basically on my street and around my school and stuff. It was such a cool dream. I've forgotten so many details of that dream. I just remember it being an epic, epic fight, because I could change things and how the reality worked in that world, but they could also change the reality of how the world worked. Like, what a fight. Imagine two reality benders fighting each other. Yeah, Star Stalker 27 versus 28. Like, literally, imagine a reality bender versus another reality bender. Like, they can't just snap each other out of existence type of reality bending, but they could, like, bend the laws of physics, bend the laws of, like, nature around them, right? So it's not overpowered, but enough to, like, create some crazy battle stuff. Like, it was great. That was a great battle. I'm pretty sure I beat him. I think I did, because I ended happy. I never had that dream again, which again usually means I beat the dream. But yeah, there's very rare where I failed dreams. By the way, I got to the point where I was so good at lucid dreaming and not dying in my dreams, which I've gone back a bit now, where I can still die in dreams again, which means I probably fear death a little bit, probably again. But anyways, I got to the point in lucid dreams where I never died anymore, and I was no longer scared of dying. So I was like, how can any of these nightmares beat me? How can I ever have another nightmare in my life again? And guess what the dreams did instead? They were like, hey, if I don't have a fear of myself dying, if I am set in myself and I have the power in my dreams to protect myself and be a lucid dreamer, how can they hurt me instead? They started killing people I loved. I would watch people I loved get killed in front of me instead. And that was way worse. Seeing, like, for example, a vampire attack my family and, like, eat my younger brother in front of me, oh my god, I was like, holy, that was next level nightmares. I was like, oh my god, I'm so powerful now in my own dreams that I can't die, so now the bad things are happening to my own family. And it was gruesome. Like, I think one of the ones I remember clearly, I was at my cottage, and we were outside, and wolves were coming, and I was rushing my family back into my cottage, and my younger sister lagged behind, and so she was gonna get eaten by a wolf. She was, like, gonna have her neck bitten off by a wolf. So I ran back and threw myself in front of her. I caught one wolf on one arm, and I think another one on the other arm, but there was too many wolves. My sister made it back to my cottage, but I got my neck bitten and I died in that dream, and I woke up after I died. Because, you know, when you die in a dream, you basically wake up. And I was like, damn, I lost. But also I was like, I'm kind of happy because my sister didn't get killed. Like, I'm kind of happy my sister didn't get murdered in the dream. But also, like, I sacrificed myself and I died in the dream, right? So it's like, is that really a win? Like, it's like, yeah, I saved them. I didn't get to see them die in front of me. But also, I failed. I need to save all of us, right? So I've spent a long time in my dreams, like, figuring out loop rounds on how to beat the bad guys and the enemies. But also then the enemies in my dreams, then it's my own brain. It's evolving them to be more powerful and be able to fight me again. And then they use my own fears. And then I will always have the fears of, like, embarrassment. Like, you go to school naked or something. Or you're not prepared for a project or a presentation. Or you didn't do this or that. Right? There will always be the shame. Shame will always be a thing that exists. There will always be embarrassment. There will always be pain. There will always be failure. There will always be, like, those things will always exist. I will never get over those things. Those are human things that you have to go through and survive yourself. So those will always exist as, like, kind of bad things in a dream, right? But they're not nightmare level, I don't think. Personally, that's just a dream. An embarrassing dream is an embarrassing dream. That's not nightmare. It's rare that I have nightmare level dreams where, like, someone's life is in danger or my life is in danger. That's rare. It rarely happens. And I only consider it a nightmare if it's genuinely terrifying. And so it's like if I see, like, a family member getting gruesomely murdered in front of me, that's genuinely terrifying. Other stuff, less so. Like, that's not terrifying, right? Fear of failure? Yep. Will always be a thing, fear of failure. Always, always, always. thing is, I'm also confident in myself of I can do anything if I do set my mind to it and work really hard towards it. I believe I can. I have the possibility. It doesn't mean I guaranteed will do it, because I'm not that, like, I'm not so egotistical that I believe I will 100% succeed at everything I set my mind to. But I believe that there's 100% a chance that I can succeed at it. Therefore, I will put my 100% into it, and therefore I can succeed, right? So, like, if I thought I could cure cancer, for example, I genuinely believe I would be able to cure cancer if I set my mind to it. Doesn't mean I would cure cancer. I know for a fact that it wouldn't be guaranteed if I could cure cancer if I set my mind to it. But I believe I could try to, and I would have a chance at doing it, right? It's that kind of belief. It is a little bit, like, egotistical, a little bit, like, ego, like, crazy, loopy, da-da-da-da, where I think I can do this thing that's impossible, or insanely incredible thing. But also, I know for a fact that I probably won't be able to, but I know if I set my mind to it, that gives me the highest odds of being able to do it, therefore that's how I would do it, right? Anything that I would set myself out to do, then I can do, right? Yeah, don't drink your brain. Never sell yourself short. Never give up, basically, in your mind. Because if you give up mentally or think you can't do something, then you're more likely not to be able to do it. If you believe that you can do something, you're more likely to succeed at doing it. Even if you do end up failing and don't end up being able to do it, the fact that you believed in yourself gave you a higher chance of succeeding and actually doing it. That actually worked. Rerunning the battle actually worked. Oh my god, I didn't think it was going to work. I was just rerunning that battle on repeat, trying to get an actual success. Alright, we're going to sweep this stage then. Yes, please. Sweep times 6, please. Thank you for the rewards. Hell yeah, please. Dude, I swear to God, they give you the worst character rewards possible every time. They purposefully, like, give you this, Sinbad. Like, give me Vala, give me Odie, give me... I guess the new shooter girl is good. Tazi is really good. I need her. The rest of these garbage. Aaron, okay, he's decent. Vala, yes, I need Vala. Carolina, it's alright. It's alright. It's not, like, a bad thing to get Carolina, but, like... Man. Okay, actually, let's equip those charms. That way we can hopefully get through the next stage easier. But yeah. When you want to blink, but there's a statue of Peanut, yes. Have you ever had it where you woke up from a dream but couldn't open your eyes? Because they were sealed shut by sleep in your eyes? I had that as a kid. Which I then learned, sleep in your eyes tends to come from if you're eating, like, more unhealthy, you will actually get sleep in your eyes. So if you ever find that when you wake up you've got like that little gooey stuff or that stuff that hardens, that little goo stuff that hardens in your eyes, the sleep, right? If you find that you get that, that means your diet isn't very good. Like, I get like none of it whenever I'm dieting healthy, and then I get it whenever I'm having more carbs and sugar. I get the sleep in my eyes. And then you'll get more and more depending on how unhealthy your diet is and how unhealthy your lifestyle is. Equals more sleep. You'll also get, of course, less good sleep, which will result in like bags under your eyes and stuff. Which I'm still working on having good sleep every night. I've had pretty good sleep the last few, like ever since I started streaming again. Right, I'm doing the daily thing. I'm really scheduling myself. I've been getting good sleep. I've sometimes only been sleeping 4 or 6 hours only, like not getting enough sleep. But it's because I wake up rested and then I work and then I get tired, but then I have to do the daily stream stuff, right? So I'm now trying to like sleep in a little bit if I need it, type of thing. I want to get rid of full bags from my eyes and get fully awake, sufficient and efficient with doing my work and stuff, right? That's the goal. Is the oils of your skin? Yeah, something like that, yeah. You get more of it based on how many carbs and sugars you have. I'm pretty sure it's mainly... I think it's mainly carbs. It's either carbs or sugars, that's the main thing, but it's both, a mix of both. And that's how you get more sleep in your eyes. But anyways, when I was a kid, I had a Powerpuff Girls dream. If you ever watched Powerpuff Girls, I don't know if you ever did. And when I finished that dream, I tried to wake up. I was in my sister's bedroom. I think I was having a sleepover with my sisters. I think we had just watched Powerpuff Girls the night before, which often if you watch media or read a book and then go to sleep after, more likely that media will follow you into the dream or you will enter a world that is similar to it. So yeah, we probably watched Powerpuff Girls, me and my sisters.
Something happened?
And anyways, so I woke up and I couldn't open my eyes because they were covered in sleep. And so what my mom had to do is she got like a face cloth and put a bunch of warm water on it and then put that over my eyes and stuff and then rub the sleep off slowly, because if you add water to it, then they become gooey again instead of hardened, and then it comes off the eyes. So if you ever have a kid and your baby has a bunch of sleep in its eyes, or your young child has a bunch of sleep in the eyes, literally you just wet a cloth, warm wet water. Oh my god, why is that a tongue twister? Warm wet water. Take warm wet water and put it on a cloth, and then rub their eyes gently until it basically loosens up and then falls off. You like naps? I'm still debating if naps are good or not. Like, I take naps. I find naps helpful, but I don't know if it's healthy. Like, I don't know if are taking naps healthy? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have a proper circadian rhythm of sleeping at a certain time each night when it's dark out, and that's the healthy thing for humanity and making our brains the best, and that's the healthiest thing. Doesn't mean don't take naps ever, right? you don't have to live perfectly healthy-wise. You just should maximize your health the best you can to have a good life, right? And so naps I think are good, but I think it's ideal to have a sleep schedule where you don't need to have naps. But if you're not sleeping well, then naps are good to help mitigate that so that it's like better than, right? There's a difference between not at all and better than. Why does the hyena look sexy? It's furry bait for people who are into that, yeah. It is furry bait. Are you calling that person a bot, or is that something else? We can go back to the Odie if you want. Personally, I think, let me show you the ones that I think are hot. I think Mikola's hot. This character, out of all the characters, this is probably one of my favorites. Now, I know this one's a little furry-like, yeah, but I think she's hot, personally. That one, and then definitely the new shooter girl. This one, oh my god. As an undead, this girl, oh, she is, this one's perfect. This one's great. This is definitely my type, like, yeah, that one. And then... yeah, Muriel's definitely good looking too. Muriel, definitely good looking. The Scarlet Witch, she is definitely what people call like the mommy like type of aesthetic and stuff. But there's a lot of characters that are like furry bait that are made. I don't think Odie is made to be hot like the hyena, but like a lot of people simp for him. A lot of people simp for this guy. Like, yeah.
What did you say?
And then as far as like furry bait people, mostly it's Brutus, I think. Brutus gets most of the simps because he's the lion guy, right? This guy would get the simps from that. And then, what's considered... I think Soren gets a few. Honestly, shockingly, a lot of guys seem to be into Alsa, which I don't get, because Alsa I consider a kid, personally. But, like, I know she's... I think she's a kid still. I know Coco's a kid. I'm glad no one's into Coco, which is fantastic. Where's Alsa? Alsa's like the one that I think's weird, but a lot of people are into. I guess it's like the lolly aesthetic, I guess. This girl. People are into her. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Right? It doesn't make sense at all to me. Like, how? Like, huh? How? Like, no. Like, how? No. Just no. Like, I understand Scarlita. If you're into Scarlita, sure. It's a robotic goddess, basically. Like, it's a little weird, but, like, that's understandable. The other one, like, Lily May also is a little weird because she's, like, a grown-up child. I think she's, like, 17 or 18 in the lore. So that one's also a little weird, but a lot of people are into her, which is, like, it's weird. Like, she's definitely a pretty character, but I wouldn't be, like, say, like, she's hot or into her. Cassidy's a good one. Cassidy would be like, she's cool. She's chill. Actually, better than Cassidy, definitely better than Cassidy is her, this one. Faye. Faye is definitely another one of my types, probably. Maybe she's a little too small. No, she's definitely my type. I'd say Faye. She's cute. She's like the cutesy type, right? But yeah, anyways, why are we talking about, like, those type? Red flag? Yeah, it's a red flag if you're into Alsa. Honestly, like, you're weird. If you're into, like, Alsa or, like, Damien or any of the children type ones, like... Like, no, like, the children, no, just no. Rowan, like, for example, I love Rowan. I love him as a character. Like, oh my god, anyone who would be into Rowan, horrific. Cool as hell character. Look at his golden bag. Like, look at this cool, like, thing. Like, dude, the gemstone on his staff, like, this is the kind of thing I want in real life. I love gemstones so much in real life. Dude, I love gemstones so much. They're so cool. Like, he is by far my favorite character. The business, economics, he is perfect. He is awesome. I love him. Vala, as far as beautiful characters go, she's probably one of the most beautiful, by far. I wish you could change her, like, look from this one to her Knight Assassin one. But she's awesome. I love Vala. She reminds me of, if you ever watched the Kingsman movies, where they have, like, they fight with the umbrella, like, the tactical battle umbrella. Really cool. But the bag's the same size as him. Yeah, no. Rowan's fantastic, because he can carry a lot of stuff. And, look, he's a pet duck. Wait, where's the duck? Oh, duck land. Yeah, look at the little duck. Look at that little duck. Oh my god, look at that little... Wait, let's zoom over.
Duck in the world, aren't
look at it, it's on its head. Look at the little duck. Oh my god, little duck. Little duck, yeah. See? Who needs a close-up of the girl's assets when you can look at the little duck? That's where it's at. This is where it's at, guys. This is where it is. Beautiful. Beautiful little duck. The other character that I'd say is furry bait for guys that I also would say is definitely hot would be Lenya. Which is like the... Is she a squirrel girl? I think she's a squirrel girl. This one right here. This one's another furry bait one. But you like, even if you're not, like, into furries, she's definitely got, like, a figure that's attractive to guys. Like, you can't not say that that's not attractive. Like, that is an attractive, like, outfit and character. It's just... Again, they make the game, it's to make money. You appeal to the furries, you appeal to the gooners, you appeal to the people who like storyline. I'm here for the lore and the enjoyment of the game and stuff. A lot of people are here for the cool character design stuff. Again, Lily May is one of the ones which is debatable. She's like 18, I think. Like, she's a... it's weird. No, she's like, I don't know. She's weird. I say it's weird if you like her. And you got people who like Thorn and stuff. That's a weird ones. Imagine like Granny Daw. There's got to be someone who likes Granny Dawny. This is also one of the nice things about this gacha game. Some gacha games just make hot characters only. This game actually has variety. So you have kids, adults, hot characters that are definitely furry bait and hot bait and stuff. But then you have characters like her who are literally just an old woman, like an old lady. I guess if some people are into that, right? Like someone's into old ladies probably. This Sinbad gets simped on a lot by a lot of girls. Sinbad is simped on heavily. Let me actually level him up more. Why haven't I leveled him up here? Get your skills up. There you go, Sinbad. Not like I use him much ever, but for the cases where he does get used, he better be leveled up. This one was pretty hot too, the bounty hunter girl. She was attractive. She's the kind of bad girl that you probably wouldn't want to date, because she'd probably do some things that aren't the most... She's probably not the most ideal wifey, but she'd be fun. She'd be a fun person. You could wife her up if she is... Like, based on her story lore, she actually seems pretty nice. Like, she and Temisia are, like, really close friends. Either they're really close friends or they're lesbians. It's really hard to tell. There's a lot of people who say they are. There's a lot of people that it's not. It's partially because Temisia's a knight, right? And then they're like, oh, well, she's the masculine woman. But a woman can be masculine and not a lesbian. You don't have to be a lesbian if you're a tomboy. Like, there's a lot of girls who are tomboys who are just tomboys, and that's just their aesthetic and who they are, right? Also, who should I be leveling up, actually? I need to give artifacts, or charms. I need to give charms. Let's give one to Odie, for sure. Give Odie a charm. Oh, I don't have enough to give anyone else. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Odie now has his extra damage set upgraded. That's good. I'm waiting. I'm gonna keep saving. I'm waiting. I might end up using resources to upgrade Odie's X-weapon. I might upgrade his X-weapon. Because it is important, like the 15 and the extra damage stats. But I'm saving for the next Celestial Hypogean character, because I can pull guaranteed 6 to 7 copies of them instantly, so I should be able to get almost / basically an instant Supreme version of the character. Definitely Mythic Plus guaranteed. Hopefully Supreme if I get a little lucky. So I can either get Herok to Supreme, the twins to Supreme, or I can get the next Celestial Hypogean to Supreme. So I'm waiting to see what's meta, basically, what's the most important one to upgrade. But yeah, I think that's all of those things done. What do we have left to do? Guild Supremacy rewards, there's nothing there really. All that's done. I could do Honor Duel, but I don't really want to do Honor Duel on stream. We can check out Arena, I guess, for a little bit. See how we're doing. We're Champion 28. Yeah, we're falling. We're losing fast positioning. It's the Paragon update, where everyone gets Paragon powers, and now I can't win because they're all Paragon characters, and I lose to the Paragons. It's rough. I have a bunch of alliances with all the other top guilds, so I don't get attacked too much as a free-to-play player, which has been helpful. I've always been in top 10, basically, for the last, season. For the last, 2 months, I've been top 10, top 20, top 10 even. But now that we don't have Paragon characters, I really badly need to get my Lily May Paragon. And it's Temisia, Viperion, and Odie are just not usable for good Arena teams, so we're just kind of screwed in Arena right now. I'm about to get Paragon Arden, though. I'm going to try to get Paragon Arden and Paragon Lily May in the next, 2 weeks or so. Paragon Lily May and Arden. Definitely Paragon Lily May in 2 weeks. Arden, oh, definitely as well. In the next 2 weeks, I'll have Paragon Lily May and Arden, and then I'll try to Paragon Damien as fast as possible. Maybe start working on Hewin. Again, I've been working on Rowan. I'm going to finish Rowan on Paragon, then I'll work on Hewin. Rowan is not meta, but I love him. He's my favorite character to just have as my ally, so I'll be working on Paragoning Rowan just for the fun of it, because it's a game. Enjoy yourself. But also, I'm very PvP and meta, and I am trying to be the best free-to-play in the world, so... or at least one of the top free-to-play in the world, so I still need to chase the meta as much as possible and stay competitive in the game, so I will definitely work on, I'll work on Hewin next afterwards, because the Hewin stall team is just really, really good to run. Oh wait, this is the wrong team to use here. Uh-oh, I don't know if I'll win this one now. I'm using the wrong team. I should win this one. Oh, I used the wrong team for this one. No, this is bad. I have a guaranteed win if I use the right team for this one. I think I'll be fine anyways. Because Lily May plus Scarlita should just team wipe them right here, basically. It's closer than I would have liked, but yeah, it's still a win. It's just closer than I would have liked a battle be. Your phone's at 3%? Don't worry, this is like the end of the stream right here. You know what, just for you, Zardran, we'll end the stream here so your phone doesn't die. We'll end the stream. We got one arena battle in, that's it. That's all we needed. We'll end it here. That's good, that's good. We've done what we've done. We're good, we're good. I don't think there's anything else to show on stream. Yeah, we've done all the main storyline up to the point. We have to wait till tomorrow for more stuff to unlock. That's about it. We'll be trying out the new SCP game tomorrow, probably. No, don't end stream. No. We'll end it. I don't think there's anything else I can provide gameplay-wise, really. Like, there's, I guess, a little bit, like, but But yeah. Again, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. We're doing daily streams, so it's not like I'm not going to be back with you guys soon. And I need to edit and do other stuff anyways. Also, I haven't eaten yet, so I do need to go eat. It is 10:30 p.m., so I should consume sustenance. I must have eaten something today, because I haven't been hungry yet. I must have, right? I didn't. I don't think I have eaten all day, and I haven't been hungry all day. That's crazy. I guess I did eat, like, a big meal before sleeping last night, but still. No, I did eat today! I had eggs and bacon. I did eat today. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way I'm not hungry to this far. It's because I already ate today. That's why. I only eat, like, 2 times a day at most, and usually within the same 8-hour time frame. Which I think will be a little bit off. Maybe not, actually. I might have eaten at, like, 2 p.m. That's why. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, take care of yourselves. I hope the philosophy of this stream was fun. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you all are having a good start to your week. Let's see the poll. The poll is 81% are having a good start to their week. Hell yeah, 81%. That's nice. That's really nice. And 14% only on meh? That's awesome. No people having an week, like freaking out today? That's awesome. And then 5% having a bad week. Honestly? Or not even a bad week, just a bad start. 5% is great. 5%? Imagine 5% of the population. If it was that, like, nice this week, that is incredible. That is an incredible percentage. 81% having a good week. Like, that's awesome. That's just fantastic. I'm glad you guys are all having a good start to the week. I hope it continues to go well for those of you that's going well for. For those of you that it is going bad for, okay, it's going to unfocus because I got rid of the poll and the brightness from the poll. But anyways, for those of you that it is going bad for, I do hope it gets better. For those of you having a meh week, I kind of hope, like, it's okay to have a meh week sometimes, honestly. Because the meh week and the bad weeks will lead to the good weeks feeling a lot better and being more impactful. Like, you genuinely can't have the good without the bad. You need to feel pain to enjoy the pleasure. Like, it's a genuine thing. It's a balance in life. So yeah, if things are rough for you or hard for you or bad for you, it will get better. It always does. Stick it out. Do your best. It will, like, things will get better. And if you are having a good time right now, enjoy it. Live in the moment. Enjoy your life. Take care of yourself. Make sure to drink water and hydrate. Keep your vitamin D levels up, whether it's from sunlight or supplements. Mainly sunlight's better, and yeah, sleep well, take care of yourselves, have a good night, guys. Shoutouts time. Shout out to Icy Guy on the Twitch chat, and a Genealogist. Thank you both for joining today, as well as SP Origami and the Lurkers on Twitch. I appreciate all of you. I see I'll check my DMs soon, right after this. Shout out to TreenYahoo002 on Kick and the Lurkers on Kick chat. Shout out to the YouTube chat, DaPeanut God, I'm a D-Class IMD9341, ZR Duran. I think it's an Arabic name that I can't pronounce. Thank you for joining as well as all the Lurkers on YouTube. I appreciate it. Tragically, TikTok is still not working because Streamlabs broke. The moment TikTok got banned for like 12 hours, it broke Streamlabs and TikTok. So I can't stream on TikTok right now for some reason. I don't know why. That's also partially why I pushed the SCP stream back from today. It's because I want to stream it on TikTok as well as on YouTube and everywhere else. And it's not working. So maybe I'll push it back to Wednesday as well if it still isn't working on TikTok, if I can't stream there, because I want to stream it to everywhere platform-wise possible. Because I think it's a good game, because it's an indie game that they want to have out there more. So if it's a good game, I want to share it more. And if it's a bad game, well then whatever, right? Like whatever. But if it's a good game, I genuinely want it to get as much exposure as possible. So either tomorrow, maybe I'll push it back again if Streamlabs doesn't work. We'll see. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll let you know if not, but probably tomorrow the game will be. But yeah, take care. Good night. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Sleep well. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. 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 Au revoir.